Hey, Helen, how are you? Got your jelly plate out. Morning, Eileen. Hi, Darla. Hi, Ann. How's everybody today? Hey, oh, Brooke, you're on time. Oh, my goodness. Everybody said you were going to be late. Let me send you a link on Messenger, I think. Okay. Let me see. Can I send a message to your group? Hold on. Oh, you know what? I am just going to put the link in chat. Click on that, and then I'll delete it. Hey, Tar. Hi, Kimberly. Brooke, if you click on that link in chat, it'll bring you into StreamYard. Ah, there you are. Hold on. Oh, come on. Where's my mouse? Oh, here. Hey, Brooke.
Hey, I gotta mute and I can't find it. 1 second. I thought I was all set. Darn it.
Okay, down at the bottom. See it?
Yeah, I had so many things open.
Okay.
I had way too many things open. Hey, I got up early. I had to entertain myself to stay awake.
Oh my God, what time did you get up?
I got up at about 7:30, I think. Actually, okay. Yeah. Oh, there. Now I got everything closed so I could mute. Oh, and that's a lovely shot. Sorry, guys. I'll just get those out of the camera. Sorry. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone. Hey, Janet, Shelly, Darla. Lots of people here this morning. So you ready to jelly plate, Brooke?
Look, I've been playing. Oh, well, that's my lights. I can't really help. How the heck do you have your lights when you're jelly plating?
You just got to find a position. Okay, there. It's not.
Scoot over that way, maybe. You know, I think I'm going to zoom in a little. Maybe that would help.
I know you just because I'm gonna have to fix mine. Okay, so hi everybody, welcome to Hangout and Art. This is a live stream with a live audience. It's not a tutorial. We just hang out. We have fun doing art. Today, Brooke is going to jelly plate from Recreations by Brooke. Check out her channel. We're going to do some jelly plating. Colleen will be here in a little bit. Colleen slept in this morning, so and that's about it. So hopefully everybody's got their jelly plate out and you're ready to play. If there's anything you want me or any of us to show you, just type it in chat. Maybe the mods can kind of keep a list of stuff that you guys want us to do.
Or attempt to do, in my case.
No, you'll do fine. You've jelly plated for a while.
I have for a really long while, but you know what? I will go on a mad jelly plating bender and then put it away for like 2 years.
I know.
And then you forget everything.
I know. It seems like you go in spurts. I do the same thing. And then it takes like a few minutes to kind of get back into it. But
Well,
then
and
once you
people have
do,
come up, right. And people have come up with all these cool things to do with it that I've missed. And so I feel like I'm starting all over again, which is fun.
I
A
know.
whole new art thing.
I know, new products and stuff like that. So I thought we'd just play around with a whole bunch of different stuff today. Now,
I'm
I've been
surrounded.
jelly
I'm
plating.
ready.
Oh, good. I've been jelly plating for, I don't know, since jelly plates came out. I just thought they were kind of cool. And the people that I watched were Patty Tolly Parrish, who's still out there doing.
Love her.
I know, she's great. And then Paula Phillips. Do you remember Paula?
Oh. Maybe
She hasn't
a
been
long time
around for
ago.
a while, but she used to stream regularly a long time ago. And so Paula and Patty were kind of the people I would watch to do jelly prints because nobody was doing it way back then.
Right.
So yeah, but basically I really don't have any special technique I do. I just kind of throw the paint on. The only thing I do a lot of layers because sometimes you do them and they just look ugly.
Yep. I like that.
I know. So my advice is just keep layering it till you like it. And then and then weuld play with, I've used magicals, I've used spray paints. I like the tinfoil oxide sprays. Oh, perfect. Good. So we'll have lots of stuff to do today.
Awesome.
So hi, everybody out there. So what have you been working? So are you still working on making the masks?
We are still, actually, we've got, I think the last batch of the ones that people have asked for are going out in the mail today. So it's been hundreds of masks, Kathy.
I was going to ask you how many masks you've made and sent out.
You know what? It turns out I didn't make that many. I talk about making masks, but Laughing Dogs, Book Nook Laura did the bulk of the heavy lifting on that one.
Nice.
And so many people, Peggy Fitzmaurice, some people who prefer to remain anonymous, so many people have made masks to send out.
Oh, that is great. And thank you for coordinating all that. I don't sew. So all I can do is get the word out. But thank you to everybody who made the masks. I know they're all appreciated. I had one of the women I know, she's a nurse in Detroit, and Detroit's got hit really good.
Oh, gosh.
She came on and she's like, I'm okay. I have stuff at work, but could somebody send me some masks just so for me and my family when I just go out around my house? And I guess tons of people sent her masks. And she's able to share them with a lot of people and all that.
Wonderful.
So, and her big thing was she really hadn't said anything. And she finally said, you know what? This was about 2 weeks ago. She said, I have to say something. She's like, please just stay in. When I go out and see all the parks filled and everything, she said, just stay in. That's the only way.
Yes, absolutely. And, even here in Maine, Kathy, we, knock wood, don't have very many cases. Very few cases, really. And they've closed the parks, they've closed the beaches, and they will hunt you down and throw you out. They're not kidding around anymore.
I know. But now the good thing is Detroit, who is going up, they were number 3rd after New York and New Jersey. We've actually dropped down to 4th.
Oh, good.
So that's so it's a good thing. So it does help. It does help. So
yep. So
but
hopefully
anyway,
we're working through the craziness.
Yeah. So thank you to everybody who's been making stuff. I know it's appreciated.
Oh, it so is. And Kathy, if I could just say one more thing, that people, just your support and being there and hanging out with us doing it is so welcome. And so many people donated money for postage and supplies.
Oh, nice.
So even people that are sending them out from their houses, I'm able to PayPal them money for their postage.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's good to know.
It's just been phenomenal. So that is all I have to say about that. Thanks, you guys. We love you. What a great community.
Oh, good. And thank you again. Okay, so I'll just show you really quickly what I've been working on.
Wait, I'm already jealous. Your jelly plate's bigger than my jelly plate.
Oh, I have a bunch of jelly plates. This is the 12 by 14.
Oh, I feel enabled already.
Okay, and well, here's another one. I do have another one, which I'm not taking out because it's just too big for today, but I got one of the 16 by 20 ones.
You are fancy, girlfriend.
And it is so much fun.
I've got my 8 by 12 and 8 by 10 and I love it. And I have my little baby one.
Okay, perfect. And I can show you different techniques that I've learned, like by taking classes and stuff like that. When you have a smaller jelly plate or small pieces of paper and a big jelly plate, where you can still, I mean, it doesn't matter what size the plate is.
Right,
You
right.
still take advantage of all the paper. So just
and hi everybody coming in. If I didn't say hi to you, it's flying.
I know. Here, this is Brooke. She's Recreations by Brooke.
Don't ever expect to see me this early in the morning again.
You may love it so much you may start coming in early.
I might. If you ever need to, live stream at 3 a.m, I'm your girl.
There are some mornings I'm awake at 3 a.m, but check out Brooke's channel. She has a fun channel. You were out for a while, but now you're getting back right to
I am indeed. Thanks,
okay,
Kathy.
good. Very fun. So check out Brooke. Before we get started, really quick, I haven't bought anything, so I don't have any hauls to show. But I think
I have one that I'm going to record later. Another one.
Okay, good. Do you want to show it here, or you want to wait and record it for you?
I think I will record it, Kathy, because it was actually a Happy Meal, and it's 2 full priority boxes.
Oh my God!
So it gets its own video. But thank you.
That's its own show. I know Colleen has gotten some stuff. I think when she gets here, she'll show. The only thing I've been working on the Funky Fish Journal, the by Rosemary Morris. So I did do the cover. Here's my cover. I'm not going to attach it until I'm done because I don't want it to get messed up. But I didn't have a book that I wanted to alter. So I just made my own journal out of file folders, the hard chipboard file folders, and I covered it with burlap. I need to find some brown paper tape to put on the side, and then I'm just going to attach this when I'm done. But I just
looks great, Kathy.
So, yeah, I had some burlap cardstock. So there was actually brown cardstock on the back of here, so I was able to put my score tape on the back, and so that was what I made the cover out of. And I found some. This is just scrapbook paper, and I made a little waterfall with stickers in it.
So cute.
Just different things. It. Yeah, this is, and then for the pages, I just used different papers I had. This was some scrapbook paper, some big cardstock, some black paper I found, just different scraps and stuff I had hanging around. That
makes the most fun book, doesn't it?
Yeah, here's the page I worked on last night. These were actually seashells from a poster that I had. I Googled sketches of mermaids.
Ooh.
And I fussy cut those out and put those on there. So I'll probably do some more doodling and stuff like that. And then
that's beautiful.
The only other page I worked on was this one with Rosemary. It's the one where the little mermaid floats up and down.
Oh, I want to try that. I did not. I wanted to do the Funky Fish, but I just cannot take on another project right now. But I've heard fabulous things. This is
fun. You could just do this in a page in your art journal. Just watch your video. When it's actually 2 pages glued together where you do it cut out and you glue it down here. It's really fun. You could do a single page in any art journal with this. So
somebody recommended it for the Creepy Baby book, so maybe I'll give it a shot because it looks fabulous. And Rosemary's so clever.
I know, she is. So yeah, this would be a fun Creepy Baby.
That's beautiful, Kathy. What a nice job.
And then this jelly print, I have to tell you, this one is not mine. This was actually Robin McClendon. It was one of her paper packs that I bought. I printed it out twice on rice paper and then glued it down. So this is not my jelly print.
I just discovered Robin McClendon, and I'm a junkie now. I've been binge watching.
I know. And Patty's done a ton of stuff with her, too. I think she's on her design team now.
Is she? Because I do love Patty, too.
Yeah. So keep track of Patty. She's been doing a lot with her. Now, this jelly print is one of my jelly prints, and it was the same thing. I scanned it into my computer, printed it out on rice paper so it's nice and thin, and then just glued it down.
That looks beautiful. And if you didn't have rice paper, you could do that on copy paper, too, right?
Oh yeah, you can do it on copy paper. You can do it on all kinds of paper. What I like to do for collaging is I try to use a thinner paper. So when
Yeah,
you
me too.
collage, it melts into the background.
Right.
But oh yeah, you can do it on copy paper. You can do it on cardstock.
Beautiful.
All kinds of stuff. So yeah, so that is one of my jelly prints. And what I was going to do is I was just going to flip through some of my jelly prints to give you an idea what mine
Yay.
look like. So let me get that.
Can you make yourself full screen, Kathy? Because I'm just sitting here like a potato. Nobody needs to see my desk. You're where the action is.
Okay. Yeah, let me do that. And you'll still be small. There you go.
Cool. I like being small and quiet. No, I'm never quiet.
Oh no, talk to me. I like when I have somebody to talk to.
I had some stuff on my plate, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it because it's getting kind of dry. So I'm just gonna pull it and see what happens.
Oh yeah, go ahead and play.
No, I want to pay attention. Ooh, wow, that was almost a coffee disaster. We almost did some inadvertent coffee dying here. No, I want to pay attention to what you're doing, but I just want to get this off my plate because I don't.
Okay, I'm just going to do a quick flip of some of my jelly prints to give people an idea how mine turn out. That's just a cleanup.
Yes, you guys, I said like a potato. Everyone's laughing at me already.
Let me move this up here.
Okay.
So,
Kathy, get out of town. That's gorgeous.
now see, I can't, the thing is when I do these, like I have no plan. I just kind of start and then see where it takes me.
You really can't have a plan because your head will explode, or my head would explode.
I know.
When I try to plan, it just goes off the rails immediately.
What am I doing? Oh, yeah. There, that way we won't get so much glare. Okay.
And you guys, I do see you in chat, and I love you all. I just don't have room for my keyboard on my desk. I've got all my Gelli Plate stuff out, and thank you.
Oh, Dorothy said that Julie Faye Van Balzer just started 100 Days of Gelli Plating. She's another person I watch too, which reminds
I forgot about her.
I know, but she hadn't done jelly plating in a while, but she's been doing a lot of different stuff. But you'll have to go check her out. And I think Tracy Weinsaffel, I was watching her last night. Tomorrow, check out Jelly Arts. She's doing something with Jelly Arts tomorrow.
I'm obviously going to need another 10 hours in every day. So, Kathy, get on that, would you?
Early.
I make up for it at the end of the day when I sleep late.
Yeah. Well, watch the videos. But yeah, so there's Julie Faye Van Balzer and then Tracy Weinsaffel tomorrow. I'm not sure what time, but she did mention she's doing something with Jelly Arts.
Fun.
So that'll be fun. So this is just and there's my puppy.
He does not sound like a puppy, Kathy.
No, he's a 90-pound lab who's 6 years old.
He sounds like it.
But he'll always be my puppy.
Of course.
Okay. So
that's beautiful.
So these are just metallic paints. This is the background is a jelly print. That's just I don't know why that's in there.
Because it's beautiful? Because I wanted to see it?
Okay, so what I like to do is I like to use flat paint, matte paint with metallics just to get that contrast.
Yeah. Hi, Linda.
This one's all metallics. Let me keep them down there.
That's so pretty.
And these are just with stencils. See, just layered.
Yep.
Just a bunch of layering, everything going every which way.
Now, do you start with like a more solid background and then do patterns on top?
What I usually start with is 2 colors.
Yeah.
I usually start with 2 colors and mix them up. Start with that. I'll do a few different pulls, and then I'll go back and keep layering.
And that's when you start getting into the stencils and the more open things. Gotcha.
Stencils, or I just kind of see where it's going.
Gotcha.
This one I think is probably one I didn't really like to begin with, but it's actually not too bad.
I love it. I love the purple and the orange and yellow. That looks great.
Yeah, so this is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah.
So these are these are on my computer so I can print them off and use them.
Fun.
So I don't
I like that one. They look like CDs.
Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah. This is just I don't even know how I did this.
It's very cool. You can
Probably.
never replicate.
No, you can't. And you can't say, okay, this is what I'm going to do, because it never, it doesn't happen.
Well, you can for a minute until you realize it's not going to happen.
Right. And now this one is a couple different stencils, which is kind of cool. But see how the shiny and the flat make it look different at different angles?
Love it. Those are fabulous.
So this is just a bunch of paint on the thing. This is magicals. Now, when I do my magicals, what kind of paper are those? Most of these are cardstock. These are 12 by 12 cardstock.
Yeah.
Some of them I haven't. When I get to a different kind of paper, I will let you know. But most of these, when I first started, I just used to use cardstock.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Well, that or typing paper is a great place to start while you're getting the feel for it.
Yes, use whatever paper you can. So since then, because I started with Patty, and she used the 110-pound cardstock from Staples. So of course that's what I bought. But use your typing paper, your printer paper. I got big sheets. What's on my desk is newsprint. I got a big box of newsprint. I cut that down. I mean, if you're playing, just use any kind of paper.
And newsprint is, well, it's not as cheap as it used to be, but it's fairly inexpensive.
Oh, it is. I got not the thinnest one. It's the next one up, like a box of, I don't know, 500 sheets. That's this big for, the ranges in price, but check out newsprint. Is good to play with, and it's cheap.
And Laura, you can absolutely use tissue paper. You just need to make sure the plate's not too dry, and don't leave the paper laying too long, because it's hard to peel off without tearing it, but it looks fabulous.
Yes. There's some tissue paper that's better than others. And that's the same with the rice paper. You can use rice paper, but you have to be careful that it doesn't stick. And I found the wetter the plate is, the better. Now, this is more, I don't know if you can see it here. What I do when I use my magicals, I usually put like a thick white acrylic down first, and then I'll sprinkle the magicals on and maybe brayer it a little bit.
Oh, beautiful.
So I've got,
Joan.
You can't really see these. This is another one. This is actually pretty.
Dara reminded us that you could also use brown paper bags.
Yes, brown paper bags, anything, any type, anything that has a flat surface. Okay, this is magicals again. And again, I put down the white paint and then the magicals on top.
I'm going to have to try that. That's why I got them out. I was wondering about that.
Okay, these are, I don't know what those are. Okay, this is more magicals.
Laura, absolutely painter's masking paper. I've got a roll right next to me.
Oh, that's another one. I've got some of that too. I've got, what color is yours? Do you have the white?
Just the round, it's just the plain brown. But okay, I think I have a roll of paper. I'm sorry, you have what?
The pink rosin paper.
Oh, Laura has that. Laughing Dog's Book Nook, I happen to know, has that, and some pale green or sort of olive green.
Yeah, and that's what Robin McClendon uses. See, this is more magicals.
And that's on like a green-blue background, right?
Yeah, I probably started with, I may have started with the white and then sprinkled a whole bunch of magicals and then rolled it in. Oh,
you know what it was? It's the lag. There we go.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm watching on YouTube so that I can see hopefully what everyone else is seeing.
Okay.
Now with the magicals, do you activate them with water or does the paint activate them?
The paint activates it.
Oh.
Surface.
Oh, my heavens.
So it's just, I mean, everybody has their own way of doing it. I think this might have been the first time I did magicals, and I sprayed them on, I put them on the plate and then sprayed them and brayered them. So when you just have the water in the magicals, it does get this more drippy look.
I like that. I mean, by itself. Yeah, something a little open on top of it in a, like gold would look really cool.
Right. This will be good to start with. Like, this will be good to jelly print over. But
yeah.
I tried one. I tried it both ways. I think I put the magicals down and then I sprayed with water. And then I did another one where I sprayed with water, put the magicals down and sprayed some more. So you just have to play. Yeah. These are some of the first ones. These are more magicals. Okay.
So pretty. Right. I just love how different everything is. Ooh.
All right. This was one. This is one that started out as magicals, and then I did this. I was going to cut it up into ATC coins.
Fun.
Yeah, so that was kind of fun.
Oh, now what is that? What's in the background in gold?
Background in gold is
very subtle.
That's my Scribble Scrabble.
Fun.
Me writing stuff like nothing. Like usually what I'll do is I'll do this while I'm watching somebody. And I'll just like write down scribbly what they're saying.
I do that too in my art journal or my daily journal.
Because I'm like, I try to think of stuff and it's like, okay, what should I write? This is what I, so I just, whatever I hear, I just do.
And it was a jelly print that you used a gold metallic marker on top of?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And then went over this on top here. This is all Poscas.
Well, of course it is, dear.
Because I just started with the Poscas after the first of the year. This I just did recently. But yeah, see how nice the Poscas go over the acrylic paint?
That's fabulous. I love the blue.
Yeah, so that was fun. And then these are just more jelly prints on the big paper. Just kind of playing.
Such a variation.
I know. And see, this I'll go back and do more layers on because that just looks kind of like a mess.
Patty Marshall is asking, Kathy, what are magicals? Can you describe them? Probably better than I can.
What is magicals? Is it like a mica powder? You know who would know?
It's got to be. I've got my box and my tube right here. Show
your box.
Let's see. I had it. I was showing off. Oh, wait, a tube. I don't know.
Okay. They're made by Lindy's, and let's see, somebody in chat will give us a good explanation. I bet Eileen or Janet might know.
Or Peggy, or Joan is here. So Joan probably knows. So they're these little powders, they're pigment powders. And they're fabulous. They're magical, and that's why they're called that.
I know, and a little bit goes a long way.
Yeah. And they are actually in powder form, but the colors are so saturated, and they're sparkly ones and they're matte ones. Mine are, of course, they're all sparkly. Yeah, right, Dar. I just know that they're pretty. Powdered watercolor pigment that's permanent when activated with water or moisture.
Okay, so it's watercolor pigment.
Yep. And it is super vibrant. So this color looks a little insipid and sad. Oh, heavens no. When it's activated, it's gorgeous.
I know. And and it's not just going to be that color. All these little bursts of color come out. See, like here, this would probably look, I'm not on here. Let me do this.
Great.
This one probably looked all purple or pink when I put it on, but then you get these little pops of different, like there's some blues, there's some oranges. This all came probably from one of those
explosion.
Yeah. So they're fun. And then these are just some more jelly prints here again.
Oh, so pretty.
And then again here, I just started doodling with the Poscas, kind of went around my stencils.
I love that one.
So this is where I was using the flat paints and the metallic paints.
And then you came over and did you stamp that big flower image and then draw around it?
No, the big flower image was actually a stencil.
A stencil, but you did that.
I went into where it had showed up and then colored it in and then traced around it.
So it was actually on your print. You didn't do it on top.
Right. It was on my print and then I went over it with the Poscas.
Awesome. Oh, there goes Joan with a definition too. Thanks, guys.
I know. I love having chat. Everybody knows so much more than I do.
Me too. You always learn something, don't you? Johnny loves that one. She says it's stunning, and I bet she's talking about the one in your hand right now.
Yeah,
I know Johnny
with the compass. Yeah, this one. So this is where I use the flat paint and the metallic paint just to get the different look. Here's another one in different colors. These are some Stencil Girl stencils with, I think that's a Jane Davenport stencil. So I just went back on top with the stencil.
Fun.
These are just a bunch of different pulls with different colors. That's green. And then here, this is another thing I love using on my Gelli Plate is art foamies. These are Art Foamy stamps.
I have some knockoffs and I adore them.
Don't you love them? You put your paint on and then you just lift it up. You lift it up and then you can stamp on other pieces of paper. So this I did mostly with a red with hints of blue in there for when I rolled it out, and then I just picked it up. And then this one, this I must have put down like some blue and magenta.
I love that too.
And then just lifted with the Art Foamies.
Now, having watched Robin McClendon endlessly and obsessively, no, I mean, having just watched her.
Yeah.
I had never heard of her. No, not yet. That's on next week's schedule. I don't have time this week. But I really like how she tells you to leave your plate dirty. I never really clean them that great because who's got time for that? Right. I know some people do, but she really is a proponent of leaving stuff on it. Leave it alone. And I am loving what that does.
I know. It's called the crusty bits.
The crusty bits I've always left around the edges, but I've been more careful about like getting everything off the middle before I start a new color.
Oh, really? See, I don't clean my plate. I mean, every once in a while, when it gets like where the stuff's not coming up, maybe twice a year, I'll go through, I'll use baby wipes, and then I'll use mineral oil, and you'll think it's all clean and new, and then you go back over with more baby wipes, and you get even more paint off.
Yes. Yeah,
and then I just start over for another 6 months, but I never... This is clean in the middle for me, but
that's how mine usually looked. Yep.
In between my pulls, I don't clean between pulls. You know how some people like clean their plate perfectly between pulls? I don't do that.
And I used to be more careful about it until I started watching her, and now I don't think it matters. It's just you get a different look, and I really like. Right. Yes, I knew you wouldn't be able to pockets. I'm guessing Peggy Fitzmaurice takes hers to the dry cleaner in between pulls.
Hey, Patty. Yes, they're like Ken Oliver color bursts. They're still color bursts, but they don't poof out. You have a little more control over where they go than the color bursts. But yes, you can do the color bursts. Same thing with the color bursts.
I'm ready to try it because I have some sort of buff and beige paint on my plate.
Perfect. Okay, so how do you apply your magicals?
I have no idea. I've never done it. I guess I'm going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
That's why I pulled them out.
Here, I'll do the same thing. Take a little paintbrush, like a really thin.
Okay, I've got a liner right here.
Small.
I got a liner.
Okay, so pull up some of the magicals and kind of sprinkle them around the plate. And let me pull up my paint cards.
Okay, you guys, I am using Lucky Shamrock Green Magicals. And the set it is in is Victorian Bouquet.
Okay, I'm going to put you Big Brook while I'm getting out my magicals and stuff.
You guys, I'm coming out of the corner. Am I going to blare this afterwards, Kathy, or am I waiting for you?
Okay, no, you can go ahead. I'll sit and watch you do it while I'm getting my stuff. Put a bunch of it around.
Okay.
Okay, now kind of evenly. Now what I've done, what you can do, there's different things you can do. You can take your brayer.
Mm-hmm. All right, taking the brayer. Let me put that there.
Take the brayer.
Oops, that's not the lid for that. God, it is early. See, Devin? See how early it is?
Okay, no, first, let's see. I'm trying to think. I haven't done this in a while. Take your, do you have like take your spray bottle and just do a really light spritz and see if anything bursts open.
A little bit.
Okay.
Oh, that's my stomach. Can you guys hear it? Oh my goodness. When Colleen gets here, I'll have to go have breakfast.
She'll be here. She should be here soon. Okay, so spritz it a little more, see what happens.
Okay.
Okay, now take your brayer and just brayer over and see what happens.
Delicious, fabulous things.
Okay, so then just kind of spritz it, move it around till you like it, and then do a pull.
Oops, my crusty bits are coming up. I think I was too deep with the paint.
Do a pull.
Okay, let me roll off my brayer. You guys, I have an old telephone book to my right, and that's what I'm rolling my brayer off on today. And you end up with a whole telephone book of goodness.
Yes, keep a scrap paper next to you. Sometimes I do journals. I'll take a journal.
Yep. Yeah.
Or I'll use a telephone book. Telephone book pages are good for polls.
I was going to do some index cards for tags today. So I've got big index cards.
Oh, okay, cool.
I pulled out all kinds of stuff, Kathy. I'm ready.
Fun. Hey, Debbie. Hi to everybody. I'm sorry if I missed you in chat, but welcome to everybody.
Absolutely, you guys. It's hard when two people are on so that you're not talking over each other. It's hard to say hi to people coming in. But it's so lovely to see everyone.
Yeah, I just like really press it down and
hey, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna use my brayer and really get it in there.
Use some people have those the presser things that you roll over them. Use your hands, whatever.
I vary. I go crazy, but because the index cards are a little thicker. Yeah, I even got a beautiful little bit on the jelly paper I used.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how that works.
Are you guys ready? Oh no, Darla's work is fussing at her.
Oh,
poor thing. You guys, you won't believe the goodness that we're pulling up right here because you can't see the magicals as much as I'd hoped because of what was behind it. But I'm not gonna cry.
But see, next time you will, because you got all the bits up. Then you'll see more of what you put down. But that turned out cool.
Look how beautiful, you guys.
And this is why you don't clean your plate. Now, do you see the magicals like shiny in there?
Yep. Can you guys see that? Mark played with our lights a little bit, so hopefully you can see a little better.
Oh, yeah. It's not glaring or anything.
But all of our real camera equipment is locked in a closet with boxes in front of it.
Oh, how is that? How are you doing with getting everything unpacked and put away?
I have nothing good to say about
it. It takes time.
Well, and you know what? Every time I unpack a box, I find another room that I didn't know about that has 20,000 boxes in it. I don't know where all this stuff came from.
I know. It takes forever. I dread moving again.
I'm never moving again. If I have to, I swear I'm taking a backpack and I'm out.
That's it. Sell everything.
No, I'm just walking away. I'm having nothing to do with it.
Okay, you want to try that? Do that again. Just play with it and see what happens. And I'm going to get my magicals and stuff out.
All right, you guys, you tell me what to do, you guys. Should I just put down some light buttermilk?
Yeah, put down some buttermilk and then pick out your magicals and then just play. See what gives you a good pull.
I'm going to be less cheap with the paint. Wait, we have paint blockage. Hold, please. The heck? I tend to either put on never ever enough paint or I've swamped the plate. Those are the two choices here.
Yeah, but you can brayer it off, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, if you get too much paint on your jelly plate, just brayer it off onto a piece of paper.
I'm sure we'll have an opportunity to demonstrate that for you later, Pete. Hey, Holly Dalton and Lori and Shelly. I actually can look up for a minute. Tori, hey girl.
Hey Holly, did you get my email? I sent you an email with the picture in it. And if you need me to print one out for you, let me know. Just send me your address.
Oh, and for those of you who are just watching so that you can be enabled to have a jelly plate, please do. It's addictive.
They're fun.
And you can't stop. Nope. All right. So some of the green magicals are coming up now. I think I just activated some more of them.
That were down there. See, yeah.
See if these guys can see it. And they are activating. It was Lucky Shamrock Green, but can you see the blue bursts that are coming up with it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Oh, so now I think I'm going to go all crazy. And I'm going to go in with hydrangea blue.
Ooh. Oh, and then the green will pop up through there. That'll be pretty.
We'll see. Or it'll just be the dog's dinner, but I'm good either way.
I know. You really can't go wrong with a jelly plate. And even if you don't like it, you just put more stuff over it.
Yep. Absolutely. And it's a fun thing. If you have a stack of jelly plated goods, if you're watching TV at night or something, it's great to go in and just stamp and doodle and stencil and collage. Oh, you guys, this blue hydrangea is so not blue. It's blue and green and purple, and I haven't used these for so long.
Check again, Holly. If you didn't, I'll send it again. You had DM me your email on IG. So check and see. I just sent it a few days ago. Ooh, that's really pretty.
Ooh, you guys, can you see it? So the blue hydrangea is coming up as dark blue. And I'm just going to let it do its thing with the Lucky Shamrock. It's trying to be a little purple, not as much as I thought it would be.
Now you can whatever you want to do, Brooke, you can either leave it like that and do a pull and get all those little bursts, or if you want to spread some of it out, it's completely up to you.
Decisions.
I know.
Tori would like to know where you got your big and massive Gelli Plate.
Okay, the big 16 by 20 I ordered directly from Gelli Plate. What's the name?
Gelli Arts, right?
Gelli Arts. They do it. It's a they make them by order because they're not going to make a whole bunch of.
No, I wouldn't imagine, because I don't think they give those away, do they?
No. But I got it in like 10 days.
Wow.
So if you go to the Gelli Arts website, you can order you can order any size plate, but you can put an order in for the 16 by 20. So
Darla says I should keep the bursts.
Try it. Do one where you keep the bursts and see how you like it. And if you don't like it, do another one and roll it out. I mean, that's basically what I did, just to see the different looks I could get. Okay, what I have out, I've got my infusions out. I haven't used those yet. So.
Oh, wait, I know what those are. What are those?
Those are, it's the same type of thing, but it has, Eileen, help me out here. It has walnut ink in it.
Oh, now Janet Young is the queen of walnut ink, right?
Yes, and Janet is really good with the magicals. She uses the magicals a lot, so she knows like what colors are in each of them and some of them. So hopefully, I think Janet's here.
I think I saw her too. And Janet, I really enjoyed your live yesterday. I was sad to have to leave.
Oh, I was able to watch Janet yesterday. I love watching her paint. And I love her Birds of Paradise painting. Did you see that?
That was right before I had to leave. It was beautiful. But you know what? I was digging the little houses.
I know. I love those little houses.
I love little houses anyway.
I know. Did you follow Kathy Arbor?
I do, but I never get to see her. I don't know why.
Okay, she has she's on IG. So look for her on Instagram, and she posts everything that she does. She started the little houses.
I thought so. I thought I had heard that.
Yeah, she started painting them, and she's done 2 sets now. So
fun.
Yeah, they are. They're fun.
Okay, so let's see how these tags come, because I thought I'd do some tags today too.
Oh, that's fun.
Darla, don't be talking about making your own Gelli Plate.
Oh, okay. That's another thing you can do. You can make
I don't believe in this, you guys.
I haven't tried.
I tried.
Did you? How'd it go?
Not well. I have the patience. I have no patience.
Well, see, that's me. That's why I want to get something, use it.
Yep.
Put it in my hands, use it. I can't make it. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Isn't that cool? And it's a craft tag, so I really like that. But you can see, can you guys see that? Yeah, there's the blue hydrangea, some blue hydrangea that didn't activate all the way, but now we're getting that shamrock green also.
Cool. Now, Janet said she might do more houses today. They are fun. Okay, now what you can also do, Brooke, is when you pull those up and there's little clumps of the magicals on there.
Ooh.
Go over and spray it and see if anything comes out. Yeah. Go ahead and spray it and see if it.
Look at that, you guys.
Isn't that cool?
Kathy's a genius.
No, not really. I've probably watched Janet do more of these than I've actually done myself.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I just got a liner brush, you guys, that, you can tell I take care of my brushes too.
That's why, you know what? That's why I buy cheap brushes. I don't take care of my brushes, so I just use cheap brushes.
I have a couple nice ones that live in the nice bucket, and I take care of those. But you know what I do is after I abuse a cheap brush, it just goes on my mixed media cart.
Yes.
So it gets a new life. Ooh, you guys, look at that.
So yeah, you can do more, or you could just leave it and get that look.
Yeah, and guys, look at the plate. So now, you know what I think I want to try? Is this a thing?
Let's see.
Can I put down a layer of like the dragonfly glaze and do a pull with the bits, or should I do more colors?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is something exciting going to happen?
Yeah, because I've used dragonfly glaze on my Gelli Plate, and I can't remember if I always do it over a layer of paint, but you could just put it down and see what happens.
I think that what's going to happen, because I've just got these recently. Well, okay. I just started using them recently.
Too. Yeah, you'll come out with like a pinkish color, and it'll probably clean the plate pretty good.
That's what I was thinking, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to get the images of the tags that I just did, pick up this stuff, and then the rest is just going to be glitter.
We'll see. It'll be cool.
Peggy, just throw them behind you on the floor to dry. That's what I'm doing. Peggy wants to know where to put her papers to dry.
And they dry pretty quick. You don't want to put too much paint on. You want kind of a thin layer of paint, so they dry pretty quick.
Do as Kathy says, not as I do.
Well, mine'll be all over the place soon.
Okay, so the color I'm putting down dragonfly glaze in gold, red, violet shift.
Oh, good, Holly, you found it. Hey, CB. Hi to everybody who's come in. Welcome. I'm here with Brooke. Colleen will be here soon. We're Gelli plating today.
Hey, so CB.
If there's anything you want us to do
or try to do
any kind of paper, paint, anything, just put it out there. The mods will catch it and let us know.
And to anyone that I don't say hi to, I'm actually paying attention again. I know it's getting to be an ugly habit, isn't it?
Oh, you know what? That's why we have mods. Mods ask all the questions, and they're our voice when we get in the zone.
Okay. So this is the deli paper, you guys, that I used to cover the tags last time when I was pulling from the tags.
Okay, let's see what comes up.
Now, generally with deli paper, I do not use my brayer. I find it moves it too much. So
okay, that's fine. Yeah, you just press down. Whatever. I mean, there's no wrong way you can use your Gelli Plate.
Absolutely.
Except something sharp or something, but
right. Do not make sharp marks in your Gelli Plate. It will never go away unless you manage to make a homemade one, and then you can melt it and remake it.
Right.
Oh no. There's yumminess happening.
Oh, cool.
You guys, I'm just going slowly. Oh, right there. I want to pick up that paint. So you can lay it back down and give it another rub to see if it'll come up. I kind of wanted those colors. This is some crazy stuff right here.
Now, see, that would be cool to stamp on top of.
Yeah.
It as collage. Collage it down on something on top of it.
And the color combination is crazy. In real life, that gold, red, violet shift is very striking.
Yeah, it's hard to pick that up on the camera with the light.
I love the part up here.
The pinkish.
Yeah, it's the red gold or the violet gold is really, it shows. And I also got some detail down here from, I don't know how long ago, like 20 pulls ago. That's cool. Very subtle.
See, this is why you don't clean your plate.
I am so on board with that. I like how it looks too when you clean your plate all the way. It's just a very different look.
Right. And sometimes, like I said, sometimes I will just clean my whole plate because I want to start fresh. But
starting fresh is overrated.
Yeah. Yes, it is. In lots of things.
Oh God, yeah. I'm just gonna pick some crusty bits off here because they're getting to be out of control.
I will put my camera on. I'm so busy just watching Brooke.
I'm fascinated. Let's see if Brooke is going to mess it up good.
No. Okay, so I'm going to use the infusions.
I want to see that, but I'm going to run and get some coffee, so I'm going to mute my... But go slow, so I'll be back so I can see it.
Okay. I'm just going to pull my paint cart over here and get my stencils over here. All right. Okay, I keep all my paints, acrylic paints are in 2 raw stack carts. So I can just pull them up to my desk when I need them. And then they're all right there. All right, and I'm going to get some stencils. Let me pull my stencil card over. You guys chat amongst yourselves. All right. Okay, I work out in my basement, so I try to keep stuff on rolling carts so I can just pull them over as I need them. Okay. All right. Okay, Finn streaming at 3. Robin McClendon uses the gloss side, I think. The gloss side of what, Helen? Let's see. Are you talking about the paper? Yeah, the dull side absorbs the paint, but to tell you the truth, sometimes I don't even pay attention. I just put it down and see what happens. Hey, Joycey. Hi to anybody else who came in. Okay, so, all right. This will be the first time I've used the this will be the first time I use the infusions. So I haven't used them before. I think I'll take some of this warm gray. All right. Oh, fun, Yolanda. He's going to jelly plate with you? Okay, my crusty bits are really built up on the sides. Hopefully they come up. Put some more around the edges. That's going to look really cool if they come up. Now I've got probably a little bit too much paint, so I just rub it off on the side. All right. Okay, so these are brand new infusions. What everybody else has done, I know Eileen, I think Janet, do you have the infusions too? Colleen has them, a few people have them. They poke holes in the top and then use them as shakers. But I haven't done that yet, so probably gonna have to do the little paintbrush thingy. Just kind of pull it out. All right, so I've got that and Violetta. Let's see how that turns out. Okay, Janet doesn't have the infusions. Kelly said she's bought more art supplies in the last 3 weeks than in the last 3 years. I know. Okay, they will blow all over, so be careful. Okay. All right, so I'm just kind of sticking this in here. Hey, Eileen, what did you use? or anybody else who did this, what did you use to punch the holes in the caps? All right, let's see. Now I'm going to keep these brushes by each of them so I don't mix them up. I think I got this light mister. This will be the first time I've used this too. I think I'm going to spray to activate them a little. Ooh. But ooh, that looks cool. Now, hopefully this won't be too messy. And let me get some.
I'm back, Kathy. I had to make a new pot because my girls drank it all.
Oh, okay. I need to.
Is it time for them to go back to their regular lives?
Oh my God! Now, now you said your kids are with you. How many kids do you have?
Well, we have one room renter because since we couldn't do the retreats,
yeah,
we're having to put it off. This lovely gal is renting a room, and she and her dog live here. And then my older daughter just turned 22, and my younger daughter is 19.
Oh, okay. So they're away at college and they're back.
Yes, my older daughter is done at college for now.
Oh, okay.
She lived in an apartment. She had a job, a life,
Right, and then this.
Yeah, and then my younger daughter is, normally in Boston at Mass Art College. So, that coffee is good. All right. You should make you big. I want to see what's happening.
Okay, so I use the infusions. I put down some gray, like a light gray paint, and then I put down 2 of the infusion colors and then spritzed it pretty good with water.
You have to do another one so I can see from the beginning.
Yeah, and then
coffee was imperative.
Okay, I did not. I usually have some of some paper, big pieces of paper ready, but I didn't do that this morning. I slept a little late. I wasn't up at 7:30 this morning.
Yeah, and I was not going to be late because I knew people were putting money on the fact that I'd oversleep. Neener.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's see. So there's kind of a lot of paint on here.
Oh, I love the colors so far.
Not bad. Not great.
Oh, you know what? I think it is great. I love it.
There. I like it better.
Good morning, Kelly. Anyone I missed?
It's okay. That'll definitely have layers on it. I think I put too much paint.
I don't know. I like it because you get a different texture.
Yeah. Now here, I like this better over here. I like that over here.
So the lag between StreamYard and YouTube is pretty long.
Oh, is it? You can press the little tool thing and you can, or press the live button. It should catch you up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm refreshing.
Oh, okay. All right, let's do some silver on here. All right, so even though this is still wet, I just go in and I'll put paint on and then see what happens. Now you can let all that dry and pick up where it is. I don't always let mine dry completely. I just kind of let it mix together and see what happens. And that's a lot of paint on here. All right. Okay. Put this down here.
Oh, Norman is visiting Laura. Norman is the best looking dog ever.
Oh, what kind of dog is Norman?
Cute. A cute dog. I don't know. He's little and Laura says he has serial killer eyes.
Oh, no.
Laura, will you tell us what kind of dog Norman is? But we're in love and we're going to get married.
Oh, I love dogs.
I'm not a huge dog fan, but Norman is.
Like Norman.
Well, and I like our rented doggy.
What kind of rented doggy do you have?
She's a lab. Well, it's a lab pit bull mix.
Oh, that's a nice mix.
She is the sweetest dog, and she thinks she's a lap dog. And I just get to pet her and love her, and then send her off.
Like grandkids.
Yes, it's the best.
Send them off.
Laura says Norman is a Chihuahua mix, but he's like the bigger Chihuahua kind.
Aw, cute.
He is so cute.
I like the name Norman. That's Norman. A great dog
name. Well, especially with the serial killer eye.
Okay, there. I like that yumminess.
Ooh, here it comes. Ooh, I love the metallic.
Yeah, see, this is okay. Look at that.
Okay, I missed it because I was messing around. What's the metallic sheen in there?
The metallic sheen is the Pebeo Argent Iridescent. Iridescent silver.
Oh, I don't have that Pebeo.
Okay, yeah, these are Patty. I found these from Patty.
I know. I was enabled, but I don't have that color. I have some of the duo tones.
Okay, yeah, I picked up all the iridescence. So yeah, so this is cool. This I like. So I'll come back later with stencils and do some more on top of that.
It's very champagne looking.
It is. It's really cool. It's like beautiful. A really cool rose gold, if you could see it in real life.
Is it that pinky? It doesn't look that pinky on screen.
You can see the pink, but it's like a champagne pink, though. Really subtle, beautiful. But gorgeous. That may just stay like that. Okay, what should we do? All right, now I'm going to
put way too much paint on my Gelli Plate.
Let's put both of us on.
I'm just messing around. I'm waiting to see your madness.
Okay, so I'm just going to grab colors and do some prints how I normally do them.
Cool.
Okay.
This is fun. It's like I'm Janet and you're Eileen.
No, I'm Janet and you're Eileen.
No.
I can boss you around. I can boss you around is what you're saying. I'll be Eileen.
Yeah, but I said it nicely.
Just
Teresa
is make the mess.
Yes. Teresa's using one of her TNs just for a YouTube enable list. Sad/happy situation.
I'm using one of my TNs for you. Ooh, okay, so I just put down some color.
Janet, I'm a guest here. I can't be that much meaner. Janet said I have to be meaner to be her.
Oh, they're both nice.
Fib.
It's all an act.
It's not true. It's not true. I'm never nice. Ooh, I like the blue.
Okay, so we do that, and then I'll just pull out. Let's see. My stencils. So do you have lots of stencils, Brooke?
I have a giant pile that I'm rooting through right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing too.
And you guys, a lot of them are so old, I cannot begin to tell you what they are. I'm sorry. Kathy, I think I have a roll of rice paper somewhere. I just thought of that.
I do have a roll of rice paper that I'm gonna get out. I like the roll of rice paper because it's a little bit thicker. And
I think I have it somewhere.
Okay, if you use that, go ahead. Make sure you put a lot of paint on so it doesn't stick.
Oh yeah, because do the fibers get weird?
On some of the sheets.
Gotcha.
It's too thin and it'll stick if you don't have the right amount of paint on. But I like the roll because for me, it's easier.
I think that, as I recall, the last time I used it, who knows when that was, I think it's pretty heavy duty.
Okay, good. Yeah, I think mine is like the raw rice paper or something. I don't know. I just looked at it on Amazon and Okay, one thing with the thicker stencils, you got to get in there.
Yep.
You really need to use the thinner paper with the thicker stencils so they get in.
Okay, I have these really cool, what are they? Canadian National Railways seniority list of agents, January 1st, 1968, and they're long.
Okay, so what you can do, you can like do parts of it and do, put the paper on, like just put it on halfway, or the bottom half, the top half, and then just keep doing pulls and layering all around the sides.
Okay. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Thank you, Laura.
Okay. Let me come in here.
Oh, Debbie's enabling really jar. Not Devin, real jar. I am so sorry, Devin. It's early for me.
Thank you, Debbie. That's what I was trying to think of. It's called a Baron, and they're sold by Speedball. It's like a big round thing with a handle you can use to press down and get into all the cracks.
I'd rather buy more paint than buy that. Karen, Colleen will be joining us when she feels like getting up.
Oh my goodness. Where is she here?
No, Karen Sue was asking.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she was sending us a message. Like, no. When I feel like it.
Ooh, I love that with the typewriting showing through.
Uh-huh. Now, see, you can go back, put more paint on, and then like turn the paper and do the other side, and just keep going. Yeah. I'm
gonna do that.
Do all kinds of layers.
And that was sort of actually, I can tell you guys, it was Americana, Canyon Orange, Honey Brown, and some Liquitex silver. Because I don't have PBO silver.
Okay, so Teresa said she keeps track of the streams where she's enabled, writes down the date and why she wanted it. That's a good idea, Teresa. Then you're not wasting your time looking through the stuff.
Or getting a box full of stuff going, why the heck did I order all this?
I know.
I don't bother making a list. I just go ahead and when I see it, I just immediately order it so I don't forget, Hey, Susan, welcome.
I know, it depends. Sometimes I'll just order stuff and then I'll be like, no, I'm going to be good. I always end up ordering it again.
I know. Susan, I'm just getting a new take on jelly plating with Kathy, and I hadn't done it very much recently, and so I'm warming up to it again because once I start, I can't stop. Okay,
now I just pulled up my print. A lot of people will let this dry to make sure they get everything. I don't. I just go on and put my paint on.
Ooh. Okay, now, do you have some ice ink there?
No, I don't have any.
Oh, what was that you just put on?
Oh, this was, but it's too thick. This is the Sennelier Abstract Acrylics.
Oh,
I'm in that same type. They're a little bit thicker than the Liquitex Basics.
Got ya.
So, but they're too thick for what I'm going to do. So what I'm going to use is the Pebeo Iridescent Gold.
Ooh, oh, I forgot to put silver in this one. Darn it. Well, I better go get some. Hey, everybody coming in. And Susan, if I didn't say hi, Susan. My, since I've jelly plated last, Susan, I found a bunch of different people who have really different takes on the jelly plate than anything I've seen, and so I'm sort of I'm working on a new style here, Susan. Oh, you're only listening. Gotcha. Susan's only listening.
And I'm just I haven't done this in a while, so I'm just trying to get back into the jelly groove.
Yeah, it does take a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, it takes a few minutes. Now this should be interesting. Hopefully it all pulls up.
Oh, there's Never Hopeless by Elizabeth. Good morning, Elle.
Okay, so when you're doing this, you don't want too thick of a layer because you want to be able to pull up everything underneath. So that's pretty thin. And then I just remembered I usually use my 12 by 12 cardstock on this big plate. That's what was throwing me. Here we go. Okay. Anybody else doing jelly printing this morning?
An excellent question. Everyone should be.
I know. Get out those jelly plates. Eileen, get the dust off your jelly plate.
That's right. It's going to be hard to get off, a little sticky.
Oh, hey, Kev. That's my son. I've got my son's home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he was playing hockey in Sweden.
Oh, wow.
Everything kind of closed up behind him as he came home.
Oh boy, the doors were clanging closed.
Yeah, because Sweden actually hasn't closed down as much as we have here. My daughter lives there. And he wasn't there though. It was two completely different circumstances. But they're actually all going to work. They've kept the preschools and elementary schools open so all the essential workers can work, and shut down like the high schools and college.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because they're the ones using all the public transportation and all that. So, right. But so he was kind of waiting. They were in playoffs, and they were waiting to see if they could finish their playoffs, and they finally shut him down. Wow. So as he left, there we go. Okay, look at that yumminess.
Oh.
So that was that blue that I put down, pulled up right. A stencil, and then went over it with gold.
I don't get that much of an impression. Now, okay, I'm gonna try to be fancy like you. I'm gonna put some index cards down. These are just regular index cards, you guys. Okay. That's right, Eileen, no cleaning. You don't have to do it. Joan is making a tag book. I would love to see that, Miss Joan.
Oh, fun.
And I know. Terry L, I think, said she's plating with us, but the chat.
Oh, good.
Chat's flying, you guys. Hey, you guys, could you give Kathy a thumbs up, please? Or a thumbs down, all the same.
Oh, Debbie's got to teach a class online, so she's not arting.
You should be warming up with us, Debbie.
Oh, what online course are you taking, Dorothy? Okay. All right, so get those on, because if you let it sit, you don't want it to dry.
Right. I was busy reading chat. Hey, Mindy.
Yeah, look at.
Okay, my little cover up sheet.
Yeah, how's that going, Debbie? Are the kids showing up for the classes online?
Yeah. My daughter's college is nuts. She spends like 6 hours a day in classes online and then has 6 hours of homework.
You're kidding. Oh,
no,
my
it's
gosh.
Crazy.
Now, see, I hear all different stories. My niece, who's a senior in college, it's like they want him to do the stuff, but they're not pressuring him. And she said for where she is, it would be a good time to take a really hard class, because if you put any effort in, you'll get a B. That was her take. Ooh.
I like that, dude.
Cool. Now, what did you put on yours?
When?
Right before you pulled, what's on there?
It is Americana Canyon Orange, Americana Honey Brown, and Liquitex Silver.
Okay, cool.
So I think what I would like is some turquoise in here.
Oh, nice.
I think so, because I love these little rascals. And yep, I'm still getting little bits of magical, which I like. So I think what I'm going to do is try to find my PBO green blue or something. Let's see. I really am. I've got stuff everywhere. I'm up to my eyeballs.
Okay.
Oh, Dyna PBOs.
Okay, 2-year course, make it personal. It's mixed media. Oh, cool, Dorothy. Are you just starting it or have you been doing it for a while? I think you said you were just starting it.
Oh, Dot, that's cool. You guys, this is PBO Studio Acrylics. Make a note in your enabled notebook.
Oh, that is the best color.
Blue and green iridescent.
All right.
Oh, Dot's theme is woodlands. Fun. Oh, she's in the second year. Nice stick-to-itiveness.
Oh, okay. Dorothy, tell us, what are some of the different things? What are some of the different things you've worked on? Okay, so I'm going to do...
That would be super fun to take, but it seems a little daunting to set up. You know, if you were the leader, 2 years worth.
Yeah, 2 years is a lot. Now I did Wanderlust last year and I really liked it. And so this year I did Wanderlust again. And what I'm also liking is, do you know Willowing?
I do.
Her life book course.
Oh, I've seen that and read about it. Cool. Are you enjoying that?
Yes. If I was doing it, I would really be enjoying it.
Is it more of a...
What I've done, though, is I really like it. So, and hopefully, I've just gone through kind of an art funk the past month, but when I get back into it, I'm really enjoying it. I have to say, I'm really enjoying it.
That's fun.
And I've taken Wanderlust a few years. I do like that, but I have to say the life book has been a nice, just something different.
Now, Wanderlust is who? I think I know that, but...
Is Kasha.
Yes.
And so they're both a year long. They all have guest artists.
Yeah.
They're fun. I would say the Wanderlust is... Well, last year I would have said it was more for beginners, but now this year there is more content, I think, more advanced content. And then the life book is also a good range. It can go to beginners or advanced, so they're both good.
Eileen says she took life book this year and is not that impressed.
Oh, Eileen just not. Who said that?
Eileen, settle down.
You didn't take. Did you take life book this year?
Kathy just called you a liar. Eileen is what I heard.
She didn't tell anybody if she did. I know she's taken it before, and she doesn't care for it. Right? This is right, Eileen, because she thinks you have to meditate as you do art.
Oh, I wouldn't go for that. Nope.
No, you don't have to meditate. You just skip those. See, now she thinks Wanderlust is a lot better. I like them both.
And now Anne says she just signed up for life book and it's 50% off right now.
It is. So if anybody's interested, this is a good time to take classes because they are.
Yeah.
You're getting good deals.
Dot says they made stamps, stencils, jelly printing, painting, you name it, we're doing it.
Fun.
Her woodlands theme gives lots of scope for material. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and that would be a good good colors for that too.
And Eileen says Wanderlust is a lot better because it was on sale.
Yes, Wanderlust is cheaper. Now it changes from year to year too, I would think. Like I don't know. I like them both, and I don't do the meditating either. So
meditating makes me have stress.
That's not good.
No. You guys, so that's the blue-green shift, and it's got a lot of the orange. I was hoping for more orange, but it didn't happen. But I'm still A-okay. That'll be beautiful for a second pull.
Oh, it is. And you can still see the print underneath there.
Yeah, the type. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, life book was on sale, Eileen says. That's gotcha, Eileen. Good time to go sign up, you guys, even though Eileen says it's not the best. All right, let's see. I'm going to try to put a thinner. No, let's go a whole different direction. Hey, Fishy Face, Cat is here.
Who's here?
Perfectly Imperfect Crafts, Cat.
Oh.
CB says she did life book for 4 years, but not this year.
Yeah, she took a break this year.
She's watching Wanderlust.
I don't know what it is this year. Okay, so now I have this brown deli paper.
Ooh, oh, I love your stencils. I was looking at what I was doing and not what you were doing.
This one, they're both Patty Tally Parish older stencils.
Of course they are, because they're fabulous. Joan and Patty make the best stencils.
I know. I love it. In fact, I'll pull out some of the new ones that I got.
Now, I missed what you put on your plate underneath. What kind of goodie is that?
Okay. Oh, this thing? Underneath my plate?
No, what kind of paint?
Paint. I did a olive green Master's Touch. I like getting the Master's Touch paints because their colors are just a little bit different than the Liquitex.
Ooh, so, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool? So that's the olive green, and then the Pebeo iridescent blue black.
Nice.
So I just plopped it on, rolled it out, and they kind of intermingle and give a nice blend.
Fishy face, I called you Cat because we're guests here. I'm not swearing either. Look at me go.
Oh, don't worry. You can swear. It's a kid-free zone, so.
Thank God. My house is not, they're not kids anymore, but in my eyes, they still are.
Oh, I know. And you know what? It doesn't bother me, but there are sometimes I'm like, really? You're showing this to your mother? I'm like, Evan, I know you missed your friends, but I'm your mom.
Oh, yeah. My kids have gone a little sideways also with that. Although for Olivia's birthday, we played Cards Against Humanity.
Uh-huh.
It started out really awkward and then became hysterical.
Oh, I bet. Oh, that's funny.
In a very uncomfortable sort of way.
Yeah, it can be.
Wait, I just missed something go flying by.
I know, and I always get like, oh, I can't believe you don't get it. I'm like, I get it. It's not funny. I'm not a 19-year-old boy. It's not funny.
Apparently I am.
Well, sometimes it's funny, but
Janet, I like to meditate laying flat on the couch with my eyes closed and Netflix playing in the background also. I don't call it meditating, I call it napping. So,
okay. So see?
Tomato. Ooh.
Isn't that cool?
Yes.
You just get the different bursts of color in there.
Nice.
Here, let me clean this up some more.
I'm going to take a break and dig my way out because outside of my Gelli Plate, it's like trashed. I can't even move. God knows what I've left open or.
Oh, I know. It doesn't matter how much room you have. It's never enough.
Not for Gelli Plating. That's a spread out.
You always end up. Oh, see, I keep getting more off.
Kathy said moron. Oh, I am. I'm an 8-year-old boy. Wait a minute.
I know. We're all 12-year-old boys.
Fishy face. It's not going to happen.
Miss
Cat is giving me the business. I see that, Cat.
Thank you for watching chat because I'm not really paying attention.
Oh, I kind of come and go, but anyone who's come in that we missed, hello. And we're Gelli Plating our faces off. So if we miss you, hello and good morning. Yes, I said morning. It is Brooke, and it's morning, and here I am.
Right.
And I've only stayed up late. Oh, Kathy, can you put that one up again? That's beautiful.
Which one? This one?
The brown deli paper you just did.
That's just all the cleanup.
I know. I want to see it. It's gorgeous.
Isn't that cool? And then here's the first pull.
I like the cleanup better.
I know. I always like the cleanups better. And that's just picking it up from all over the place.
So pretty. Yeah, I definitely like the cleanup better. It's kind of sketchier.
It's just more fun. Yeah. All right.
Hey, Andrea. Welcome.
And what's nice about the deli paper, it does dry pretty quick.
Yeah. Well, if you don't go crazy putting paint on, Brooke, it dries pretty quickly.
Okay, so what should we put? What should we put on top of there? Let's see.
Oh, Spectrum Art by Maddie is having games tonight at 6 o'clock on her channel.
Oh, okay. Is she doing bingo or what's she doing tonight?
With Maddie, who can tell? Because she's the queen of games.
Oh, okay. So it could be. Oh, that sounds like fun.
It's always fun because she's such a sweetie. And I modded a sale for her the other night, and boy, did we have fun.
Oh, I'll have to check her out. Usually at night. I'm usually not on too much at night because that's when my husband's home,
Gotcha.
So, and even now he's home, but he's working he's up there all day. It's like it's almost like normal, except he's here.
Right, but pretending like he's not.
Right.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to clean up here. So you guys, I put down what? This is such a mess. Some lovely green Americana, light green, mixed with some silver Liquitex, and now I have an orange bag or an onion bag, one of those net bags. I'm gonna smush it down with just plain copy paper.
Okay, on this one, I did some Master's Touch Deep Yellow.
Beautiful color.
And then, what is this? Iridescent Red Blue. And
I like that one.
Pulling back as much as I can in hopes to get what was on there before. So we'll see, hopefully. I'm hoping the green will pop through here, but who knows?
I love those colors together.
Who knows? Okay.
I've kind of moved off into some pastels. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, you're not a pastel person?
You know what? I like all the colors.
Yeah.
I go, in my creative daily journal, I go from very vintage to crazy bright all over. I like it all.
Yeah, same here. Same
and
here.
I'm not very matchy. I don't really think that things match or don't. That makes me bored.
I don't go matchy, but I do sometimes. I do like monotone,
Yes.
different depths of the same color, whatever it's called.
Junk Girl Shop. Johnny says today may be the day for her mini ephemera sale. Her box might actually arrive.
I can't wait to see what's in that box.
Well, she said it might be the day, Kathy. So
I hope so. I've been waiting, and I think I know it was out yesterday, so I'm hoping I get my I got the wood ledger from Johnny. I can't wait to get that.
Oh, I didn't get to see that. I haven't, Johnny, I haven't modded for you in a while. If you need a moderator, let me know.
Oh, it's very cool. I forget what year it's from, but it's a ledger. It's like 4x7.
Oh, fun.
And then it has this metal rack in wood. So it's kind of like a Rolodex ledger type thing. It's really cool. It's really cool. And I have a vintage Rolodex that I keep on my desk with jelly print cards and all kinds of stuff on it. So
I saw Robin McClendon doing that, and I have a couple Rolodexes that I've tried to have it be different things, and nothing's worked. That's cool.
Okay, when I'm done, I'll show you mine, because that's how I found Robin. I was doing Rolodex cards, and I wanted to jelly print on them, and she came up, and that's how I found her. This was the beginning of the year.
Well, that looks fun.
At the end of last year.
Judy, this is Americana Sea Glass. I'm pretty sure I had actually put it away, which is remarkable in itself. But I think that's what it is.
This is going to be fun. This is just that little corner. All right.
This is that one we did, you guys, with the blue-green shift. And I'm going to pull up this yummy sort of fishnet texture. Too bad I'm not doing funky fish.
You're not doing, oh yeah, you've got a lot going on. The funky fish has been fun. Okay, this is cool.
Oh, Catherine, that's gorgeous.
And let's see, you've got the iridescent and the...
Beautiful. CB loves it.
Yeah, I like this one. This is done. That one is done. Here, real quick, I'll show you let me move this over here.
Like Patty says, you need a pop of black in there.
Yes, and I've done that before too, where I go with a stencil and I'll stencil black.
Hey guys, this is fun. Just little bits of that picked up. So I got this cool texture. And there's still this much, which I think I let get too dry.
Okay, so here's my Rolodex.
Ooh, what's all the goodness stuck in the back?
Okay, so mine doesn't have sides on it. Let's see if I can turn it sideways. See, mine is this one.
Ooh, oh, gotcha.
So I'm able to put any size cards on. So in the beginning, let's see, there. I just have a bunch of jelly prints Here, let me do this. I'll go big for a minute. Where's my mouse? I lost my mouse. Oh, here it is.
Joan, I love it too.
Okay, let me go down.
And you guys, I'm pulling out my Sparks paint Finnabear. And this is Pot of Gold, Chest of Gold. Nikki enabled me to buy this. It's her fault.
Okay, this came with all the things in it still. And I used it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Turner things. I put little pieces of cardstock, but this is basically just jelly prints here.
Ooh.
Some of the stuff is some of these little cards that Heidi Swap things that I just stuck in there.
I have one of those in memory decks.
Yes. So I put some of
but
that
I want to look at someday.
So these are just a bunch of jelly prints that I cut down. Some are Robin McClendon's that I printed off. Some are mine. I go through every once in a while, add stickers, stamps.
Fun.
All kinds of stuff. These are, this was actually wax collage where we took beeswax. I did a class with Dina Wakely and we took beeswax and a hot iron and collaged and put that over the collage.
Oh, Rosemary does that in caustic.
It's not okay.
It's different.
Don't call it encaustic. I've
Lord.
thrown over the bridge because I called it encaustic.
Whoa.
Yes, it's a touchy subject. It's beeswax collage, and it's in Claudine Helmuth's book. That's where she got it. And I made the mistake of calling it faux encaustic.
Dumbass.
I know. It's faux. That means not real. Okay, so don't call it encaustic.
I've been schooled. I'm a good girl now, I swear.
Well, I've been schooled many times, and I go into streams, and it's like, some people say this is encaustic, but it's not. I'm like, I know it's not, and I don't even say anything. So anyway, that's a little thorn in my side.
Judy says it's only a touchy subject to people who need to lighten the hell up.
Yes, don't call it encaustic. God, I can't believe I went off like that. It's beeswax collage.
Okay. I'm with it.
Okay, so, and I just put some of those index cards in here. Then what I did, I'll pull these out. These are actually art journal pages I did.
Ooh, what a good idea.
I took some of my favorite art journal pages and reverse collage and photocopied them and printed them out.
Now, did you print it? So there it is. You printed them out small.
Then, yeah, I printed them out small and stuck them on cards. And I have the little Heidi Swap thing, so I can put the little tabs at the bottom. And I just put this in here for something to, I don't know, just look through. It makes me happy.
Well, I bet you get a bunch of inspiration.
Yeah, so these are just
beautiful.
Some of my favorite art journal pages. So if you're wondering what to put in your Rolodex, those are...
See, I very rarely art journal by itself. I do it in my creative daily journal and then do my journaling on top of it or next to it, or, make a pocket and stick it in there. Or...
Right. But if there's something you really like, take a picture of it and stick it in your Rolodex. You can always go back and look at it. So,
and not only inspiration, but what a great way to commemorate it all in one place.
Right, because it's fun. I mean, I like looking through my art journals. These are just cards I did with Kathy Arbor came on our stream, and she was showing us how to do watercolor painting. So I did those on the small cards, and those are in here. And then these are just some index cards, big index cards that I did. So yeah,
those colors are fabulous.
So yeah, just that's some of my just kind of a sampling of my art journaling. So, but yeah, I love my Rolodex. So I'm going to do something similar with the one from Johnny, but then intersperse it with the old ledger pages that are in it. I'll add like the new pages to it, so it should be fun.
Well, I want a jelly plate on a ledger page.
Pardon me?
Now I want a jelly plate on a ledger page.
Yes.
Oh, you guys, hold on to your hats.
Let's see. Here, let me put you.
We've enabled Laughing Dogs Laura to find a Rolodex. And that's not we. And by we, I mean you, Kathy.
Okay, so I just thought of this. I don't know why. Too bad it's not later. We could do something like anytime somebody's enabled, you do a shot. That would be for your nighttime show, Brooke.
I like it, but you have to fess up that you were enabled.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. So this is a craft tag, and I just put Sparks' chest of gold on over all the other stuff we did. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, okay. We got a couple more. Let's see.
Okay, let's see. Those are awesome. I like seeing the brown paper.
Me too.
I love that look.
Ooh, and I'm thinking if I let this dry all the way and put clear gesso over it, it can still be written on for a journaling tag.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I'm trying to keep the colors not terribly dark.
Oh, yeah. You can journal on that. You could put some stamps on there.
Ooh, yeah. I think I'll definitely adorn it, or I might do some little collage or something on it.
Oh, yes. I could see some gold splots on there.
Oh, yeah. Judy would like to know where you found the unbleached parchment paper.
The unbleached parchment paper I got on Amazon. If you give me a sec, let me look at my order.
Ooh.
Now I need to find my keyboard.
Does that count as enabling? Hold on, wait. I got to go get a shot glass.
I know.
All right. Oh, and then look, my plate still has pretty stuff on it. Thanks, you guys.
Oh, here's my keyboard. Oh, that's going to be cool.
I know. So what now? Be Eileen. What do I do?
Okay, what should you put on there so that you've got the gold? So you want something dark.
Yeah, I've got golds and browns, and then I still have that sea glass. And
okay, I would say, do you have?
I'm sure I do.
You want to try black or a dark teal or something? Ooh, teal might be pretty.
Do I have a dark teal? Let's see.
Or do you like? Okay, do you have the iridescent blue black?
No.
Okay.
Do you have black or I have holly green? Hold on, let me throw my big tub over here. Oh, I need to add magicals to it.
You could add magicals to it. Oh, you know what you could do?
What?
Okay, let me think. Put some magicals down.
Okay, I do have. Yeah, it looks like we're going either dioxazine purple or black are the darkest that I have.
Okay, but wait, if we're going to do magicals, sprinkle some magicals on the plate.
All right, let's see. I only pulled out one tube, so.
Okay, so pick a color and sprinkle it.
I think I want to go. We haven't tried this sweet. No, I'm going to go back to hydrangea.
Okay, that hydrangea's pretty.
So hard, so many decisions. I'm also going to try a slightly bigger brush. Is that funny? The hydrangea looks so green.
And it's so blue and pretty.
So blue and pretty. All right. I feel like a fairy sprinkling magic fairy dust.
Fairy dust all over. It makes everyone happy.
Well, arting makes everyone happy.
I know.
All right. Anyway.
The magicals makes it even better.
God, yes.
Okay, let's see.
All right. Ooh, I'll have to change my paint water pretty soon, too.
Okay, so Eileen, what color, and Janet would know, what color on top? Do you think we should go black? Or I would think, because you want to see that blue, do you have like a Titan buff?
Yes.
Get some Titan buff and I'm trying to think. Do a light spray just on half of it. Then we can see the difference.
What?
A light spray of water, just light.
You know what? I don't. My Titan buff is empty. So I've got
white or a creamy color, something light.
I've got light buttermilk Americana.
Okay, do that.
Right.
Okay, just put that on.
Oh, I thought I was spritzing half first.
Yeah, spritz half, like really light. Okay, that's it. All right, now roll that on and let's see what happens.
Okay. Light, thin coat or a heavier coat?
Well, a normal coat, like medium. You know what? Mix it with put a few dots of that and then a few dots of a darker color too.
Darker, like black?
Yeah, like black. Or what was the other darker colors you had?
Dioxazine purple is the other.
Do that one.
Okay. Oh, we're going all crazy and stuff.
Yeah, just do like 1 or 2 dots. Just do 1 dot of that.
I'm going to do tiny dots, but I'm going to do one there and one there. Ha!
Okay.
I'm a rebel.
Okay, so now roll out the white without hitting the purple as much as you can.
What? That sounds hard. Oh, you guys, look at that. That's the side that I sprayed the water on.
Okay, so now do the other side.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to roll my brayer off. Okay, this is the side we did not spray water on, you guys.
Okay, don't be so neat rolling it. Just roll it all over.
That is a problem with me.
Okay, you can't be neat. Okay, now go into the purple and roll it all over.
What?
Yeah, go crazy.
You guys, I'm not getting all the way to the edge of the plate, and I don't care. I like that kind of torn look on the edge.
Okay, now start kind of going lighter. Is it starting to pick up stuff yet?
Yep. Yeah, I think we're about as sprayed out as we're going to get.
Okay, now press your paper down and see how that turns out. Hopefully it looks good.
Well, if it doesn't, then we'll cover it up. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to use regular white copy paper, you guys. Holly says, Brooke, go crazy. It's not a very far trip, right? Uh-oh. Eileen had said no light, a dark color.
Well, we did both. That's why I told her to add the dark. I didn't see it.
Everyone's scared of Eileen.
I'm not scared of Eileen.
No one's scared of Eileen.
We let her think we are.
Ooh, oh.
Did it come up?
Spotty, we still have some yumminess on the plate.
Okay. So that'll be good for another, do something with
something.
Yeah, that's a good base.
But look at this here. My camera looks fuzzy. Right in here.
Yeah.
The sea glass and the texture from the onion bag. I think it was an orange bag, technically. Oh, look at that.
That's pretty. That's actually pretty. Those would be cool tags too.
I know. I think what I'm going to do is put something else down and do some more tags because I love how this one looks.
Yeah, this next one is going to be what turns out really good, I think.
I know.
So you want to go dark on this one and see what happens?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So go black. Yeah, go black and do that over the whole thing.
We're not doing it because you said so, Eileen.
No, she is. She's going to do black, Eileen. See, it's better you did black on this one.
And I'm going a little thicker than I did because that just felt dry the whole time.
Oh, okay. You can always add more as you're doing it too if you need to.
I think that because I'm using so many different paints and stuff, it's everyone is different.
Yeah.
So when you guys are doing this, every paint and every medium is going to react differently and be thicker or thinner or what have you. All right. There, that was for you. How was that? I went all crazy.
Okay, now
Oops, shoot.
Take a little bit more off, I think.
So you guys, if you have too much paint on your plate, clean off your brayer and go back over and you can take off some more of the paint.
I'd say keep taking it off till you can see what's under there.
I can see what's under there.
Okay, good.
A little glary, but I can see it from here.
Okay.
Because it's too thick for pickup. I don't think Judy, I'm going to give it a shot because last time it was too dry to pick up. So I'm going to give this one a shot and then we'll see. We'll see if I can
always do a second piece of paper too if it's still wet.
I'm going to try a piece of deli paper on this one.
Yeah, rub the deli paper in really good.
Yeah, and I'm thinking this will be beautiful for collage. And I like deli paper for collage. Whoops, I got black paint on my hand. Can you imagine? Kimberly says that Eileen would be so proud of her mess. I mean, you're really arting hard. Kimberly.
Eileen, I'm trying really hard. She's making a mess.
Oh.
That's Eileen. Eileen knows she's done her job when people have made a mess.
That's right. Well, Eileen, you get a gold crown here because I can't even move my chair. Well, I can, but I'm rolling over painty papers. Oh, what? Oh, Lordy. Yes, thank you.
Love it.
Love it. You guys, what do you think?
I like seeing all the different colors coming up through it.
I do too. And yep, the paint was a little thinner over here and a little thicker. So I was in the middle.
Cool.
But that is from, I don't know how many layers ago that we're picking up.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
That is a good one. And I think I'm just going to leave it the way it is and carry on.
Yeah, you can, if you want to, you can put another layer of something light over and try to pull all that up, or just...
Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll do that. Yep.
See what comes up.
I'm going to try that sea glass again. I love that color. See how the dark worked better than the light. Yes, Eileen, you were right.
Okay, you were right, Eileen.
Now, this is the Americana, which is, it's got a way different texture than the... Oh, and it's got pink boogies. Oh.
Yeah, but it's good for doing a pull like that, I think, because it'll get in there and lift the color.
I like it for everything. It's just a matter of it really, you have to put a different amount on and it rolls out differently than the Liquitex.
Right. Every paint has its own consistency, and you just have to play with it till you see what you like.
And this is going to need a little more. Okay. Yeah, I'm really liking this color. It's got...
I love sea glass. Sea glass and robin's egg blue are two of my favorite.
And I like actual sea glass, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that pretty much the only thing I miss about where we used to live was being that close to the ocean. But
now, were you in Maine before, too, or where were you?
We were down further south in Maine, and we were only about... less than a mile from the ocean.
Oh, nice.
It was really nice. But no one can afford to live there anymore. It's insane. And yeah. I was ready to go.
What big airport is by you?
Portland Jetport.
I think I was in that area last summer.
Really?
Isn't that bad? I don't know where I was.
Oh, but you know what? I think I remember you telling me that.
Yeah, because my son had a hockey tryout in Maine. There was a new team that was up there.
Red Claws.
And it was a pretty area. I was hoping, that he would have played out there. But yeah, it was gorgeous. I'd never been out there before. I really liked it.
Well, I lived here through high school and then went off in my career and lived everywhere else in the U.S., pretty much literally, and ended up back here just because I love it here. Yeah. Well, my parents were here, so.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be back in Chicago. That's where I grew up.
Where do you live now, Kathy? I know that.
I'm in Michigan in the Detroit metro area.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's 4 miles from Chicago, but before here we were in Houston. We were there for 5 years.
Ooh.
And then we had lived in London, and then we were back in Chicago, and then before that we were in Switzerland for 3 years. When my daughter was 1.
Wow. Now what takes you all over the world?
My husband's in tax, so like international tax.
That would do it. How fun though.
Yeah, it was fun. Ooh, that's really pretty.
Fun, you guys. Oh, it's more dramatic in person. But we're getting some of the metallic paint and some of the magical still.
I love it.
I love this one too. And I'm going to try now with a different light color. You know what? I'm going to do one more pull with this because there's still a lot of bits on there. But I'm going to try sparks.
Oh, okay, good. All right, I'm keeping you big because I want to see. I'm watching what you do. Ooh,
you have to go big because I have to clean up some of this stuff because I literally can't move.
I love the sparks paints.
I had a bunch, and then I was enabled over at Finnabear's live stream the other day to get more.
Oh.
The only thing I don't like about them is the smell, and I'm usually not a big crybaby about smell.
Yeah, they do have an odor to them.
You guys, I've got a big drip down the side, so I'm going to take my paintbrush because God forbid I waste any sparks.
So, Brooke, you don't like when it gets messy?
Oh, I love when it gets messy. I just don't want to seal my jar closed. And I don't want to waste my darn sparks.
No, I was just wondering because you were rolling. You were rolling so neat on your Gelli print.
I'm very rarely neat. I have a weird rhythm, and I do it the same way every time.
Oh, that's funny. Messy. Isn't it funny all the little quirky things we all do?
Yeah. So I just took my paintbrush, you guys, and took the drips off the side, and I put it in my roll-off book because you don't want to waste your sparks. Lord, no.
Oh my God, no! You have to put that in your leftover journal.
Yep. And I finally got, I think I'm going to get a different roll-off book too, but I finally got some of Finnabare's paste yesterday.
Oh, Colleen's got some videos using that.
I've seen it a lot of places, but it was the smell. People talking about how good it smelled. And that's what made me do it.
Oh,
and it
those
so
waxes?
It's what?
The little wax jars you got?
Yeah.
I know, it does smell good.
And the color, I got a purple, and oh my God, it could put your eyes out. It's so purple. All right. So I think I want to try, I'm going to try a deli paper.
Yeah, do deli because that should look cool on there.
The spark seems to go out a lot thinner. So I'm not sure how much paint is on here to do a full pull. Sorry, I just got breaking news across my computer screen.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Okay, so I'm going to really mash this down, and I think this might be a little bit spectacular. Oh, thanks, you guys. Oh, Ella's done with her son's masks, and she's going to take us out on her patio for a break.
Oh, nice. I would love to be out on my patio, but it's 30 degrees.
Yeah, we're at 40. I was out this morning, though, that crack of 7 o'clock or 7:30, and it was lovely when the breeze was not blowing.
Oh, okay. Now we were up in the 60s last week, and then we had a huge windstorm yesterday, 50-mile-an-hour winds.
Oh.
And now it's back down in the 30s, 40s.
I'm worried about my little plants that were all coming up because I have a huge perennial garden wrapped around the house.
Oh.
And it's mature, but I have no idea what's out there since we just bought the house.
Well, hopefully they're... Isn't it like so many hours it has to be under like freezing or something?
Yeah, I don't even know. They're on their own, man.
Yeah.
I'll see what happens at the end. They've got a nice blanket of snow again now.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, you guys, look at that. Oh, it's not showing nearly as nicely on the screen as it looks.
I can see the color shifting.
Yep. Sparks Paints, allow me to enable you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, the sparks are nice. Sparks are really nice.
And that sea glass and the darker sparks are still popping through. And the magicals.
Cool. See, I like the magicals when they keep coming through on the cleanups.
I might need to put some more down. Now, can I leave my plate this dirty while I clean up, or is that too much on there?
Oh no, you could put it away like that.
Really?
Yeah, you could put it away like that and then come back and start over.
I'm good, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute and try to make a little elbow room, you guys.
Okay.
I'll put the down. And just make some elbow room and try to find that rice paper and a couple of ledger pages.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I want to see the ledger pages.
And the truth be told, I'm going to also go get some more coffee.
Yeah.
Don't do anything fun without me.
Take a break. I'm going to clean up a little too. Why don't we take a little break? I will get my paper. I'm going to get something to drink. And we'll be back.
Kathy, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. It's fun having you on. Colleen's really tired this morning.
Oh, the poor baby. Everyone's schedule's messed up, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean, because even I try to go to bed early. I'm not a morning person, but my husband is, so I kind of try to be a morning person. But even I've had some like 2 and 3 o'clock nights. I've just been wide awake at night.
Yeah. I don't know why. Mark and I are both really night owls, and when we try to shift to more normal time, we're not right. I mean, we're draggy all the time.
Yeah.
Mark honestly gets more work done between 8 between 8 o'clock at night and 2 in the morning than most people do all day.
Wow. See, that's how I would be if I could.
And I don't get it. And who says what's normal anyway? You know, we're both retired.
Right.
So we get to be the boss of us. We just, the girls think it's weird too. So,
although it's been kind of nice since he's been working from home, he doesn't have to get up so early because normally he gets up like about 4:45.
Ew.
And then he's out the door. And then so now, I mean, now that we're older, you go to bed earlier.
Right.
So he's like, he's ready to go to bed at 9:00. I'm like, oh.
Do I have to?
So sometimes I stay up, but other times I'll go up with my laptop. I'll watch TV, and watch TV on my computer and do stuff like that or read or something. But so I've slowly been kind of shifting. But if I could, I would much rather stay up late at night.
Yeah, it's just weird. Our internal clocks, I guess.
Yeah, it's just our body clock.
All right, you guys be good. Everyone, while we're taking a break. Oh, Kathy, who makes your Rolodex hole punch?
It is Heidi Swap.
Laura, it's called Memory Dex. I don't know. I heard she was coming out with a whole new system because I know it was discontinued.
I think I got mine at scrapbooks.com. They're hard to find, but look up Heidi Swap Memodex or something. Memory Dex Punch. Memory Dex Punch. Yeah, but that's the only one I could find that had the actual Rolodex holes in it.
Excuse me. All right, there you go, everybody. I put Memory Dex and Heidi Swap in the chat. I did not put a link.
Okay.
And I'm gonna need guys, all of you go get your jelly plates, you lazy people. Yes, it's intermission tar.
It's intermission.
Devin, no, they're not. Sparks Paint are not older. I don't think. Are they?
Yeah, they've been around for a while, I think. Eileen would know. I know she's got them. They've been around for a while.
Oh, they have. Yeah, I've had mine for a while, but I think they're still making new colors.
Yes.
And this is what they look like, Devin. And I bought these from Crystal at Queen's
Ink.
Nope. The Queen's Ink. Oh, no. Queen Craft Fairs, I think. Before I go, I'll go type it in because I'll forget. I'm going to type in a name for you to check out, Devin. She's got a lot of sparks. Cool. And yes, they are quite fabulous.
Yeah, they're yummy.
I'm going to type it in now, though, before I go because, in 3 seconds, I'll forget. Yes, our darling Nikki at Disorganized Crafter enabled me to check out Crystal. It's Queen's Craft Fair. Can you guys see that? Oh, yep, you can see that. Cool. So it's Queen's with a Z and it's Fair with an E.
Okay, when we come back, I'm going to start doing more layering on some of the stuff I've done already.
Ooh, I can't wait to see that too. Yeah, I'm going to kind of sort through what I've done because I've got, I'm just going to make room for myself. I shall return. You guys.
Brooke, thanks.
Oh, sure. Go get your plates, everybody. Or something.
Paint paper.
It's always bud time.
I know. It's my Diet Coke.
Sure it is.
Jack. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Colleen's really tired, so she's not going to be joining us today. I just talked to her real quick, so. But anyway, so can you guys hear me okay now? All right.
I'm back too. I was just tidying up, and I'm sad to hear about Colleen, stinker.
I know.
But when you're tired, man.
I know. And like we were talking about, everybody's hours are screwed up, and so, yeah. But I just called real quick to say hi. So,
all right. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed her.
I know. I will. Well, you'll have to come back again.
I would love to, because I'm having fun and I'm just cleaning up
those prints you're doing. Okay, so what do you want to do now? Anything?
Well, I do want to see you do some layering, but I found a couple other things that I wanted to try out.
Okay.
I've been dying to try this. Oh, thanks, Joan. I happened to come across some of this beautiful avocado dyed muslin that Laughing Dog's Book Nook Laura sent me.
Oh, I have some that I got from CB.
You guys, if you haven't checked out Laughing Dog's Book Nook channel or shop, she has great stuff, and she's insane with her pricing. So quick, check it out before she gets smarter.
Okay, let me hear. I've got some too, so we can. That's a good idea. We can try it on that. She sent me. I've got some like muslin. Now hers turned out really pink.
Yeah, this is avocado dyed, so it's definitely pale pink.
Yeah, so I've got some sheer muslin.
Pretty. Hey, Crafter. Good morning, 87.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back. We just took a short break to kind of clean up. I checked in with Colleen. She says hi. She's just kind of tired today.
Oh, I'm so sad. Not that we don't love you, darling.
Okay, so here's like an old napkin, old antique napkin it looks like, and just some and then some papers and stuff too. So I think I will try this too.
The other thing I pulled out, Kathy, are when I cut labels for shipping or for the stickers that I make every month, I have strips of sticker paper left.
Oh, yeah. Lay those down on there.
That's what I was thinking, and I meant to, and I had forgotten. And then when I was tidying up a little bit, I found them.
Yeah. Do a few pulls till you have a bunch of stuff built up, and then put a layer like you're doing, or just put another layer, whatever. Put those down. They'll make really cool. Those will be cool pulls. Also, what Patty Tolly Parrish has been doing, I think she's been taking like tracing paper or rice paper and using that to clean her brayer. And then she puts double-sided tape on the back.
Well, isn't that smart?
I know, and it makes really pretty tape.
This is crazy. Once you start doing it, and you know what? This is why I only do it once in a while. Because once I start, I go, and I can't stop.
I know. You do whatever you can, like the dog and everything.
Yeah. Oh, right, the dog. I don't have to wash her when I'm done.
Yeah, they're just pretty. I know. It's the same. You go berserk, then you use it, then you need to do it again. It's fun. It's fun.
I got this as a freebie from Joggles. It's like one of their smooth. No, it's not. They're smooth and sturdy little, one of these little books. Books. And I thought I might lay some of those down and try it out as well.
Make a little mini journal.
Or something. Yeah, I don't know what.
Do a little mini journal, and then you can do collage inside or stamp or whatever.
It's got watercolor paper, it's got black paper and white paper, and it's all quite sturdy.
Okay, so I just have a thing. Eileen sent us some set of colors. And
yeah, you just did that. What is that?
It's fabric paint.
Oh.
Is it fabric paint or fabric dye? I think it's fabric dye. So I will get those out. Hold on, I have to get into the drawer. All right. That's a good idea. Think of that.
Now I have some Lumieres here that I want to try.
Oh, that would be good.
That's why I pulled them out. Enabler alert. Enabler alert.
No.
Eileen says it's paint, Kathy. For God's sake, get with it.
Oh my God.
I added that part. She just said it's paint.
Now it sounds like something I would say. Here it is.
All right, you guys. So this is Lumiere paint. It's Jacquard. It is was intended to be fabric paint, but hey, who says? And this color is metallic olive, which I love.
But you're using it with fabric, so it should. Ooh.
It works beautifully on paper. I've used it on paper. I don't know if I've ever used it on fabric.
Okay, well here I'm going to do a couple things.
Cool.
I've got some cheesecloth. I'm going to lay that. I'm going to put the set of color down, lay the cheesecloth on there, and then pull that up and then go back with the material and get the print with the cheesecloth.
Ooh.
Yeah, that should be cool.
Okay, the other one. Oh, this is different. I think Luminaire is a different thing, Eileen. This is Lumiere, Lumiere. I think Luminaire is a thing.
Okay, so there's, what did Eileen say it was? Make sure you add water to the set of color. Oh, add water. Okay, thanks, Eileen.
Bye, Teresa. Thanks for coming. Have a nice nap.
Have a good nap. Give Blue Kitty a hug. All right.
Why is Blue Kitty Blue Kitty?
Blue Kitty's her little kitty. That's her companion, her little kitty. His name's Blue.
Oh, is he blue?
He's a pretty gray. He's a pretty gray, like bluish gray cat. He's pretty. Okay.
Oh, I got you, Eileen. I think that is a thing, though. Luminaire, I think, is a kind of paint. Ooh. So you're putting the cheesecloth down first?
No, I was just opening it up, but I thought about it.
Well, quit tricking us.
I thought, not yet. I'm just opening it. Let me do this because I have to. Okay, so the set of colors, I have to. Ooh, that's pretty. That's like a turquoise. Let's do turquoise and green.
It's very hard.
Yeah, because there's cool things you can do with your brayer. Like if you move your brayer around different ways, you can get some cool effects too.
That sounds very challenging. 87 paint. The paint that Kathy's using is called Cetacote. Is that right?
It's by Pebeo. It's Cetacolor, and they're fabric paints.
Oh, there we go. Thanks, Laura. Eileen, you sent it. Type that in, Eileen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I need to, let me get my little cups. Let's see.
I got a new roll-off book, too. This is another junk mail that I'm using as a roll-off book, you guys. PBO paints, Laura. Eileen, come on. Give us a link, you enabler, you.
Yeah, if the mods could get the links for the PBOs and the set of color, that'd be great.
Perfect.
Okay, and these little red cup shot glasses are also good for mixing paint in.
Oh, isn't that clever?
Aren't they cute?
Take your shot first.
Yeah. Yeah, don't drink the paint. Okay.
Probably not.
Hey, Eileen, what's the
Eileen's being lazy. PBO makes it. That's all she's saying. No link. Laura, you can put anything on your jelly plate as long as it's not pokey. Do not poke your jelly plate.
So are you sure I have to mix this?
Eileen is just being lazy. I'm saying.
No, I know when we dyed the stuff, I had to mix it.
Oh, there we go. Debbie did it. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. Hey, Debbie, are you a mod? Yes, good. Okay. So I don't want it to be too watery.
Laura, that's right. Don't poke it, but you can blow on it, you weirdo. An oldie but a goodie. Look what I just uncovered.
Oh, that's cool.
This is, you guys, this is a plastic canvas canvas,
Thingy.
a thingy. So, you do plastic canvas on it. When you're allowed to go back out in public, Walmart has them. They're all in the art supply department. Very inexpensive, and they make cool marks.
Another cool thing to get is if you have an IKEA by you, you go and you get their like vinyl drawer liner paper. You get a roll of that, and that also makes good stuff.
Yes, 87. I said, oh, that was upside down. I just jelly plated my hand. Yes, a plastic canvas. Very descriptive. I wanted to make sure you got it, Laura. These people are lippy. You can tell which people came over from my channel. The lippy ones. So now, is that powder or it was liquid when you put it in there?
It's liquid. So I'm just I mixed a little bit of water in with it.
And why do you have to water it down?
Because it's very intense and pigment. You usually use this like to dye fabric.
Okay.
So this is like the base, and then you dilute it with water.
Interesting.
Yes. And I used it. I don't know if you were there when Colleen was talking about the silk pods. Eileen sent us silk pods.
What? No, I think I missed that. What is that?
They're the pods that worms live in, the silkworms.
Oh, actual silk pods.
Yeah, real silk pods. I'll run up. After I do this, I'll run up. I just wanted a bowl of silk pods in different colors. Colleen actually did a canvas, I think it was, or a piece of art she has hanging on her wall with the silk pods. Cool. Okay, it is kind of watery, but that's okay.
Really neat, though. And now I've got a piece of ledger paper from 1913.
Ooh, cool.
And I'm gonna. It's very brittle, so it'll be great for collage.
All right, so I rolled it out. I'm putting it down. I don't know what to do.
You guys, I'm just going back through the stuff, my little pickup papers kind of, and I'm going to lay it over so I can try to get some of the stuff around the edges and jazz it up a little and not jelly print my hand this time.
Okay. So it came out.
Ooh.
That's what a set of colors. That's really pretty.
That's beautiful.
I do like that. It's very watery.
I love how that looks, though.
Hopefully, I think I'll be able to use this in my funky fish journal.
Well, being a journal maker, that would make great pockets. It would make great fabric clips. It would make a cover.
Yeah, or an inside, like the inside of the cover would be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, let's
still
see.
feels real dry.
I'm limited on my material because
shoot,
I don't sew, so I just am limited on material.
I let this get too dry, and my ledger page is tearing up, but that's okay.
Actually, Eileen, this is a good way, I think, to do the cheesecloth. This will be a great way to dye the cheesecloth instead of scrunching it all up.
Oh, I think it'll be cool. All right, we got too much stickiness going here. Okay, I'm gonna go crazy.
All right, let me roll this around. There's the green. Here's the blue. Okay, this you don't want to get on your clothes because that will sting.
Well, even acrylics will. This is not a neat and tidy craft, you guys. Debbie wants to know if you have to heat set or do anything else to the fabric.
No, I don't think so. I didn't.
Well, unless probably you're going to launder it. I mean, if you're making clothing.
Okay, let me do. Oh, here we go. You put the cheese. Whoops. Hold the cheesecloth down. Put the cheesecloth down and then brayer over it. Oh, this will be cool.
Ooh, it's fighting back a little, but it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, just hold it down. Yeah, this is when you don't go crazy with the brayer.
Oh, there's so many rules here.
There.
Hi to anyone coming in. If we miss you, we're just looking at chat periodically.
Okay.
We're concentrating here.
Yes, we're hard at work.
Oh,
or
yeah.
hardly working.
Oh,
okay.
wait, that's it.
That is cool. Can you see where it's?
Can you put a piece of white paper behind it, maybe?
Yeah.
Hey, Sharon, welcome. Yes, Judy, good point. Ooh, beautiful.
See, here's where it's not done. Here's where it is. Oh, that's cool.
Beautiful.
All right, that's how I'm dyeing my cheesecloth from now on.
Yeah. Now, what will you do with your cheesecloth?
I use it in my art journal pages. I'll tuck some behind pictures or use it as texture and stuff on my pages. I'll just put it down with some matte medium.
Nice.
Yeah, just to add some texture.
That's beautiful.
Thank you. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, goody.
Let's
show it out.
Okay. Grab you some. Okay. So these are actually, this is a class I took. It's a little mini journal that I made with jelly prints. And
oh, look how cute.
let's see, we got that here. I'll do stuff like her. See, she's got, that's one of those Art by Marlene die cuts, and I just put some of the
I love her stuff. I have not bought it yet, but I want some. Beautiful.
I like it. The only thing I don't like is some of it has the white border around the stickers. So I didn't with this, but I usually cut that off.
Yeah, it's hard. I know for me making stickers at home with my Cricut, sometimes it gets out of alignment and I can't get it right. So I get more of a white border than I want.
Yes.
But
yes.
I'm assuming she doesn't use a Cricut.
No. So so this has a piece of divide.
Beautiful.
Here, this is a work in progress. See, that's cheesecloth here.
It looks great. What a pretty element.
So it just, it's pretty. It adds a bit of color. It adds a bit of texture. See, here's one I'm going to, just little pieces like that. Just scraps and stuff. And these are just jelly prints that were made into a journal, a little journal with chipboard. So, but yeah, so I just added to backgrounds. Oh, here's one more. See, just a little pop of color behind her, make it more interesting.
Very nice.
So,
hey, Rosemary, welcome. Laura, yes, Art by Marlene, and I believe that's available on Joggles, isn't it?
Yes, Joggles has it. Check out Paint and Paper Studios. Xandra.
Oh, that's right. Xandra does too. Yep.
Xandra has it too, and also Xandra will be getting some new stuff.
Ooh, and you guys have to hurry at Xandra's because her stuff flies out.
Yeah, so check out her if you want Xandra's link. Check out her link. Yeah,
and you guys, I just took some of the Pearl X powder and buffed it in, and so it's kind of into the leftovers of that plastic canvas. Now I'm going to pick it up.
So you use the Pearl X?
Yes, I use Pearl X in Aztec Gold.
Cool.
I don't
have any Pearl X, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, I don't either.
Okay, so here, these are the Art by Marlene die cut blocks.
Yep, that's the one I've looked at.
Yeah, and she's got some cute mermaids and stuff too. I love these.
See, that's that bright colors. I love bright colors. I love vintage looking. I love it all.
Yeah, the vintage, the shabby chic, industrial.
And, I really feel like it can all go together. You don't have to have, one thing be your thing.
No, and I like incorporating it all into one piece too.
Yes. For me, that takes a little more advanced thought, but it's definitely a thing. It's
fun though. I did a journal. I did one of the Tim Holtz journals. It was farmhouse, industrial, shabby chic.
Perfect.
It was so fun. It was so
I'd
fun.
live there. Oh, now Johnny's box came.
Yay,
I
Johnny
missed it in
Fox
chat.
came.
Johnny, what time are you? Laura wants to know when you're doing your box reveal, because I know that Kathy too is anxious. I missed it in chat, but Laura pointed it out for us.
Yeah, we've got about 20 more minutes because Lena comes on at 1. So we can watch Lena. We can hop on and see Johnny when she's got her box ready to go.
I've got some masks to finish up and package so that by tomorrow morning, everybody who asked for one should be covered, and we'll be going back to round 1 of our healthcare professionals if they need any.
Nice. That's so nice.
You know what? It's been just such a community effort, Kathy. It's been amazing.
Well, it's just nice because like I feel like I'm stuck here.
Right.
I can't. I'm like, what can I do? What can I do? You know, and at least if you can sew, you feel like you're doing something, you know?
Absolutely. Do you need a mask, honey, speaking of? Or does your husband?
What? No, we have masks because he enjoys astronomy and he has a couple telescopes and stuff like that. So we actually have like a little pack of masks that he uses so he doesn't spit on the mirror when he's working on his telescope. So luckily we have like 10 that we can use, just you know, ones that are good enough to go to the grocery store in, and some rubber gloves. So we're fine, but thank you.
You're very welcome. And again, it's not me, honestly. Laughing Dog's Book Nook, between she and I, she's done the heavy lifting. I just talk about making masks. I put them in envelopes and send them out. That's, you know, and I get all the credit, but Laura has been working her buns off.
Okay, so Eileen said, has anybody used silk rods? They dye awesome with set of colors. Now, what are the rods, Eileen? Or is that what the pods come off of? Are they like the things the pods are attached to? Also, look at how much darker this looks as it dries.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that gorgeous? And I'm going to run upstairs and get my pods that I dyed, so you know what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm just going to keep messing around because you guys, it's addictive for me anyway. I say I'm going to package masks. I'll be jelly printing. That's right. Staying home helps hugely. That's right. Ooh, you guys, look at that. So we got tons of stuff there. We've got the green Lumieres. We've got the buff colored, what color is it? Warm butter or light buttermilk Americana. We have the Pearl X that I put down in the pattern of the plastic canvas. Thanks, guys. They are kind of nifty.
Oh, that's pretty.
Didn't it come out nice?
Yeah, that turned out nice. I wish Colleen was here because she made like a really cute art piece with hers. But these are the pods. And they're, when you get them, they're just like a white, creamy color.
Right.
They're hollow on the inside. And I just wanted a bowl of colorful pods.
Well, you got one. They're beautiful.
Yeah, so I just took the dye, mixed it, you know, added water, and I let them sit for a day. The ones that are really dark sat for like a day. And then I dried them. And here's my pop of color in my kitchen.
It's gorgeous. What else did you do with them? It sounds like Eileen made jewelry, which sounds fabulous.
Yeah, if you look on, I don't know if you're on Twitter.
No, not. God, I can't keep up, man.
I know Twitter. I post all my art on Instagram. I kind of look through Twitter. Eileen, you should post your jewelry on Brooke's Facebook page.
Oh, I wish you would, Eileen.
Yeah, post it's really pretty.
I missed what carrier rods are.
Okay. The rods come out of the pods. That's how Helen was asking.
Okay, I'm out of the loop. Who's Helen?
Helen is Piccola. She's our mod.
Oh, Piccola, thank you.
Yeah, I always thought it was Helen.
I didn't know that. I've always known you as Piccola.
Yeah, that's Helen. So when we say hi to Helen, that's who we're talking to.
Oh, hi, Helen.
Make those screens bigger.
Like I'm going to remember that. You guys, I just put down a layer of medium. I'm going to try some watercolors.
Okay, normally I like this size screen, but since what we're doing, I can make it bigger. There we go.
She has her ways. Bye, Devin. Thanks so much for coming, honey.
Hey, Devin, I can't wait to see what you and your husband do with your Gelli Plate. Her husband's going to Gelli Plate with her later today.
Get out of town.
That's what she said.
That sounds fun.
I'm loving this. This is so easy to do it this way.
It's so beautiful.
All right, let me do a print off of here. I don't really have any more fabric, so.
I haven't gotten to my fabric yet because I've gone down a different rabbit hole.
Oh, you okay? Oh, now the hydrous.
I just put down a layer of floating medium.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to put down some hydrous and spray it and see what happens.
Okay.
You guys, this is liquid watercolor. Gifted to me by my darling child who steals all my art supplies, so I should probably quit whining.
Yeah, she does art too?
She's the one that's in art college. Yep.
Okay, that's my daughter was a fine arts major in college.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, Mass Art is a pretty fancy art school and she's loving it, but being home and not being able to access all the studios is harshing her mellow.
Oh, I bet it's driving her crazy. I know my daughter, just when she was little, I put her in art classes and she loved it. So it was something, like every year it's like, okay, what do you want to do? We have to cut back on stuff. And art was always one of the things she kept.
We were lucky because the high school that my girls went to is very heavy on the arts. So they got to do a lot of cool stuff at school.
Same with her. She, actually we lived in England. Oh, I forgot. We also lived in London. When she was in 8th grade, I thought she was not very happy, but ended up loving it. But she actually won the art award for the year.
Oh, for the year?
Yeah, she got a special art award. So it's just something she's always loved. And then we moved to Texas, and she was lucky that the schools there had really good art programs.
Oh, that's
and then she did get offers to different colleges for art, but then she was also a diver.
Oh.
And she ended up going to Purdue on a diving scholarship, and they had an awesome art department there.
That's cool. So she got the best of all worlds.
Yeah, so she got the sports and the art.
Nice. Yeah, Victoria is a huge dancer as well, and she's missing that a lot at school.
Oh, I bet.
But you can't always have it all, can you?
No, and it was hard for her because when you're an athlete in college, they say, oh, you can only train 20 hours a week. Well, that's what they say. It's like having a full-time job.
Oh God, yeah. And then there's that little incidental, classes.
Yeah, then there's the classes. So when she had it was hard for her to take classes and get the studios that she wanted. And then she did get a ceramic studio, and then she ended up having to have surgery on her thumb because she hurt it diving. So she ended up doing that. So so she ended up with I forget what she had, but my point was it was hard to get her studio time doing sport.
Yes, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is kind of a mess, but I like it.
All right, now I'm going to do a cleanup and see what comes up with this.
You guys, so this was floating medium. It's for floating color when you're painting. I braided that all over, put in some drops of liquid watercolor, and then gave it a few spritzes. There was too much stuff on there. Can you see all the texture? But I like it.
My God, I feel like I've learned more from you than you got from me today.
Not true. And look at this. There's still some of the green and all that coming up behind it. So I like that a lot. That
looks really cool.
I think I'm going to take just a wet paintbrush and smush this around and see what happens. Wait, do we have a question? Thanks, Eileen. Oh, Mindy, I see what you're asking. Yeah, they look like the FW acrylics, liquid acrylic, but these are actually Dr. P.H. Martin's Hydrus Fine Art Liquid Watercolor. But I can't imagine that your FW acrylic, liquid acrylic wouldn't work as well.
Yeah, try anything. It doesn't have to be acrylic. You can put down watercolors, the magicals, all kinds of stuff.
And the worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to have a big old mess you're going to need to paint over.
And just leave the hairs that fall out of your head. They make nice texture.
Okay, if I eat a sandwich, can I leave the crumbs in?
You could.
I eat a sandwich.
If you like.
You know what I'm thinking is I've had a couple messages while we're going about if people could buy the jelly prints. Maybe I'll make a digital.
Oh, yeah. You can do
And that way-
digitals and then print them off.
Right.
That's probably the best way.
How do the metallics come through when you scan them?
It's hard to get the metal. You don't get the shine.
Huh.
You don't get the shine.
Yes, you could certainly use eyeshadow. God knows we're not putting makeup on now, right?
I think, did Lena use eyeshadow on her Gelli Plate? I know she had some of the eyeshadows before she got the pan pastels. That's another thing. You can use pan pastels or eyeshadow. But if you check out Lena's stream, she might have some with that. She used eyeshadow on something.
Very clever. Well, have you walk on the plate for texture.
I just saw that.
So I'm using one that I did earlier, or I did it with here, I don't know when, but it didn't get a ton of color. So I'm just putting another layer on and picking up that watery watercolor, maybe, or not. We'll see.
All right, that's a good start. Also, let me show you something you can do with your jelly prints. When you get a bunch of them stacked up, you can make...
Oh, hey now.
Oh, where are they? I've got a couple.
The Jersey crafter, the Jersey crackhead says 90% of the info she gives out is incorrect. She's used to it.
Well, like I said, this is not a tutorial. This is just, we're showing you how we do stuff, and sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works the first time and then it doesn't on the second time. So,
and honestly, the worst thing that's going to happen, and I can't imagine how you couldn't fix it some, it's a piece of paper, you guys. Don't stress. Wad it up, throw it over your shoulder, and move on.
Oh, or just put more paint over it.
Right.
Like that, I would just put more paint over it.
Well, you know what? And I love this one. It's weird.
What color? What did you put on that one?
Everything.
Yeah, that's why.
It was a print I did earlier with acrylics. Mm-hmm. And then this is what was left of the watercolor. And I just took a wet paintbrush.
Oh, that's the one from earlier that you layered. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was just laying on top and looked kind of lonely. So I grabbed it.
Very
I
cool.
felt like I'd leave it like this, but I love the watercolor smushy part.
But see, then you could go back over and stamp on that, do stencil work on it, do some doodling on it.
Absolutely.
Okay, here's what I've done with some of my watercolor prints. I've made books out of them. So these are all the prints. Watercolor prints.
And how did you bind them?
Okay, so what I did, I've got my jelly prints. Here's one, and here's one. I fold it in half.
Okay, and that you said you did those on watercolor paper.
No, these aren't watercolor. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said watercolor. I was thinking of the stuff you were doing. No, these are just on that 110-pound cardstock, which is great if you're doing prints to make a book. I saw this method on Bridget Coopson, who's a jelly print artist. But here you have your two jelly prints. I cut them to, I think, 8x8 or whatever size you want. And then you just glue them together. So you have that.
Glue them together. Oh,
glue them together. So then you come over, and then you take the next one, fold it in half.
I haven't done that in 1,000 years. Thank you for the reminder.
Isn't that? It's like just a cool way to make a journal with.
Absolutely.
And you've got your your background's already started.
Yeah. Genius.
So then I take it. This one I just took some blank cardboard cardstock. Did that as a cover, black tape. It just looks cool. I like rounding the corners. It kind of finishes it. And then I think this is the one I may have done. One of my favorite pages. So I did that.
Pretty. Oh, I like that one. Oh, look how cute.
That one, this is just washi. This is, okay, so I had this background. All I did was I added washi tape and some little words. I mean, so the bulk is done. That was a Patty Tully Parish stencil. I just did some doodling on that. So yeah, you've got journal pages that are all ready to go.
That is wonderful. And you know, you just with Joan and Patty stencils, you cannot go wrong.
Now this was actually a jelly print. It's kind of glimmery on the background. It has a little bit of gold on it. You can't see it. And then that's a stamp with like dragonfly glaze on top of it.
Ooh,
isn't that cool?
Speaking of dragonfly glaze, that's what I just put down.
Oh, cool. Cool. So yeah, so these are just jelly prints glued together to make a nice.
That's fun.
Nice little journal.
Well, and I know a lot of people say, you know, they have the white page syndrome for their journals, and there you go, no white page.
No white page. You can just start. So you can do collages on this. You can doodle on top of it. You can paint on top of it because these are all acrylic. So you can put anything on top. You can. But here's one that has lots of different. This is just all different layers of stencils.
Joan says really pretty.
Oh, thanks, Joan.
The Jersey Crafter says, cool, Kathy. I love it. Oops.
So this is where the layering I do comes in. Well, these are just cleanup ones too. Got that. More cleanups. And then you can mix in other pages with these too. But that's actually a light blue.
I do always like the cleanups.
I know. The cleanups are the best. Here's more layering with different stencils. And then that's a light pink. It almost looks crackly.
Beautiful.
I think this looks like it was Magicals. It's like a really light pink with Magicals coming through. So yeah. So just some fun stuff you can do with your prints. Let's see. Here's another one. Oh, here's this. This I actually was inspired by Dee Dee when she was making her envelope.
I never get to watch Dee Dee because it's too early.
Well, you can get up. She's not on till 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I was there for that. Don't be silly. But I had for a long time, I actually was getting up then. But anytime I tried to comment, I would get booted out. And that happened for like 8 months, only on her channel.
Oh, you're kidding.
That was the weirdest thing.
Oh, that is weird. Huh, you should try again and see what happens.
I have. Yes, I was there last week. I think I made it.
Oh, okay, good.
Ooh, okay. I love that. Those daisies are so cute.
Okay, so this I took a brown file folder, and I painted the daisies with acrylic before I folded it. And then I made this little file folder. It's got pockets. And then 8x8 prints that I just put together in little signatures.
Oh, that's adorable.
And then I did both. This has the prints on both sides. So you just do a simple pamphlet stitch to put it together. And then here's another little pocket to put fun stuff in. And 2 signatures. And it's enough for a traveler's notebook. You end up with about 30 pages in here.
That is so nice.
And then I just took some cord, tied it here. This is old. I did this. Wow, this is, I think, like 7 years ago.
The Jersey Crafter says she loves your painted daisies.
Thank you. And that was, I just took the folder, laid it out flat, took white acrylic paint, and then the key was at the end you went over. This is before there were Poscas. You go over with your black marker, and that's because this without the black marker looked horrible.
I'm sure it didn't look horrible, but it certainly didn't stand out like that.
No, it didn't look like a very good flower daisy, but then you just go over, and a lot of this I learned from Tracy Wines-Apfel. She's like the flower queen, but yeah, you go over your acrylic paint with the marker. It ends up looking not half bad. So, but those are fun. So there's lots of stuff you can do. See, here's one that I'm in the process of making. It started out as a file folder. You could actually jelly print this. Fold it in half. And then I've got my signatures all ready to sew into here, and they're all set. So
that is such a good idea.
So fun. So, hey, has Lena been lurking?
Oh, is it time?
Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. She usually comes on about 1 o'clock, but I want to wait and see how these turn out with your tapes. I'm going to put you on big.
Oh boy.
Okay, pressure's on.
You guys, this is just the back of sticker paper. Oh, not the back, the offcuts of sticker paper from when I make the monthly stickers or when I print address labels or whatnot. These little strips really pile up, and I hate throwing them away because they don't give sticker paper away.
No.
So I'm using the longer pieces and lining them up, and I'm going to take something that's over here. I haven't gotten to my fabric. I'll have to do that on my own. Just going to use this print that I really liked to cover up the rest of it.
Now, have you ever jelly printed a whole piece of your sticker paper and then cut stuff out of it?
I have, yep.
That's fun too.
All a cat hand. I jelly printed a whole piece all crazy and then doodled and painted. I must have worked on that piece for a month off and on.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, I loved it. I still find pieces of it. It was really bright colors. Oh, bye, Corey. Thanks for coming. Okay. Oh, Dora's bank just called to check on her. Isn't that sweet?
Oh, that is nice.
So we got a little bit popping there and here.
Ooh.
Oh, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, another layer. That's a great place to start.
Yeah, don't throw away those strips.
No. Ooh, look what you can do with the little strips from your sticker paper or strips of cardstock or whatever. Ooh, and it's picking up some of the bits underneath.
Awesome.
Now I might do one more Gelli Plate stencil on this, or pull on these, and then do some stamping on them.
Oh yeah, put them on, like after they're dry, put them all together and then stamp on them.
That's what I was thinking, or stencil and then stamp.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you guys, these are coming out cool. Look at that. Oops, some little thick pieces, but that's all right. I'll just, Yeah,
just press those down.
Nobody saw that. It's all good.
They're really pretty.
A great base to start with, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you could do like doodling on that.
Oh, yeah. But maybe another layer and then some black stamps or black stenciling.
Yeah, or even just black writing. Do some writing.
Oh, I could be inspired by your scribbles.
Yeah, just listen to
what do you call
it?
Awesome. Well, let us move along so that nobody misses Miss Lena. I'm going to go make sure everyone's masks are in the mail. Whether or not the postman comes and picks anything up is, these days it's a crapshoot. Some days he comes by and sometimes he doesn't.
Well, thanks for coming on, Brooke, especially since Colleen couldn't make it. You came and kept me company. That was great.
Oh, Kathy, it was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. It was fun. And now I think I'm going to jelly plate the rest of the day.
Once I get the masks taken care of, I believe I might be there with you.
Oh, that sounds fun. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Helen, for the link to Lena. She's coming up next.
Okay, great. And if anybody had questions, just put them in the, send me a note and I'll get answers for you if you need them. I think I will try and put that link up for the paper, the jelly paper you guys were asking about. So, all right. Thanks a lot for coming. Thanks, Brooke. See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Kathy.
You're welcome.